Didn't feel that. No! Ow!
Oh my God.
Ow! Whoa! That'll wake you up in the morning, baby. Guys, I can tell you right
You guys
now,
are so
ready to
nuts.
release baseball. This is
Boys.
watermelon hail.
Doesn't look like it may not be on the ground right now, so Dick Worsham. Dude, I can't. I just can't with that name.
Oh!
10,000.
Oh
10,001. 2. It just keeps going. It's like a clock.
How are you doing tonight, Phoenix of the Gods?
Doing good.
Oh my. Not what I was saying.
Looks like it's starting to rope out a little bit, Edgar. This is crazy.
Wow! Look at that!
At Angela Hones 927 super chatted $6.78. Well done, guys. Love from
I can't
me.
even with this right now, guys. Like, what is this? Brad is out front. Brad is taking a strong lead. Here comes number 7, right on the side. Number 1, number 14 are making a push. Number 7. Oh my God! Number 1 is going down to the end. Oh my goodness!
Oh my God, dude.
Like, oh. Okay, here we go.
Hey, who's this girl in the back, bro? She's just sitting here, just hadn't said a dang word, just staring at us.
That's my girlfriend. Dave, hold your mic button down.
What's up?
Wait, what's your username? Hold on. Was that Lactatia?
It's Letitia.
Oh my! Let's kick things off right now. Let's go.
The following program is a production of the Stormfront Freaks Network.
Where am I? What is this place? Oh my! It's so dark. Let's go, chat! Oh. What is that sound?
Ah! This is the Big Weather Show! Go! I'm your host, Stormcat5.
That is absolutely insane.
We're going to talk about the biggest stories in weather.
That is a massive debris ball.
And who knows what we're going to say.
Was that Lactatia?
It's Letitia.
So strap in, buckle up. The Big Weather Show starts in 10,
Count it down, chat!
8, 7,
Oh, count it down!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
Oh! Oh my! Chat! Boom! Oh no! Wrong screen! TG! TF! Thank God! It's Tuesday! Oh my goodness, chat. Welcome into the Big Weather Show. I'm your host, meteorologist Stormcat5. Unbelievable day of weather that we've had, guys. It's been a very, very, very active day. We got the iPad going behind me. We got the radar going behind me showing all of these storms. I'm going to recap everything from today.
2T super chatted $10.
Oh.
6767667676767676767676767676767676767676767. Beaver emoji. Great job on Connor's stream.
It's going to be one of those kind of nights, isn't it? Massive shout out to Brother Chappie. Oh my. Chappie. Starting things off with a bang here. It's still playing. Unbelievable. I don't know what's going on. Thank you, Brother Chappie, guys. What a stream it was. Who knows who we're going to have on the show tonight? I've sent out the bat signal to all of the storm chasers across all of America. And we saw an unbelievable day. And it is not over. We still have warnings out, guys. We still have severe thunderstorm warnings. And we still have tornado warnings as well. Please tell me my buttons are working today. Please, for the love of God, please. Okay. Oh, they're working. Okay, the buttons worked for a second. Welcome, brother, to the channel. Okay, the buttons aren't working. This is absolutely chalked. This is what we have, guys. This is the big story right now as of 10:35. Looks like we got Edgar and Stu backstage. Edgar and Stu, I'm going to bring you in just a second. Here is the latest, guys. Let me just show you the country because we've got storms. We've got tornado watches from Chicago all the way down through Del Rio. That is thousands of miles. Let's just get an idea how big this is. Can anyone see that? Because I can't. That is over 1,000 miles of tornado watches from Michigan. And now we have a new watch for South Bend. This watch has been extended all the way up into southern Michigan here. We've got that watch. And then we've got basically an entire line of tornado watches that goes all the way down through just to the west of Dallas and down into Del Rio, where we have yet another storm moving through. Chat, if it's your first time on the stream, let me know. Is Chappie, is he deucing out already?
Jennifer tipped $150. Fantastic job today, Brady. Thumbs up emoji, thumbs up emoji. Sending love and prayers from Central Texas. Maybe get new buttons, lol lol. Smiley face emoji.
Oh my God, Jennifer with the 150 bomb. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable, Jennifer. Unbelievable. Oh my goodness. Wow. Jennifer just gave $150. Thank you. Guys, I want to see those W's fly in the chat. Once again, if it's your first time here on the Big Weather Show, I want to hear from you, okay? Think about this like the late show for weather, right? And so you never know what's going to happen on the show. We'll cover tornado warnings. We'll get into chalk discussions with all the storm chasers. I'm going to be continuing to do this throughout the entire chase season here, guys. So just keep, this is just the first show out of many, but we're going to run this like almost like the late show, right? Kind of, talking about the weather, talking about the day, talking about the events that happened today. And by far the biggest story today was the supercell that Connor was on. And that is, oh my goodness. So this is, I'm just looking at this right here, guys. This is a new tornado warning just to the south of South Bend, Indiana. And Edgar and Stu, I'm going to bring you guys in just a second to talk about this new tornado warning. Hold on, let's listen to this here.
Tornado warning for Central Putnam County in north central Illinois, southeastern Bureau County in north central Illinois.
New tornado warning here. So this tornado warning, this is that same storm, guys, that Connor was on, and it still is warned. They let the warning drop, but it's got a hook. It's trying to do it again. Just to the south of South Bend, Indiana, guys. Let me take a look at this velocity. Okay. Wow. Larry, welcome to the family here. Thank you, Larry. You are awesome, my friend. guys, let's say the W's fly for Larry. He's been a member for 3 months. That's longer than I can remember. But this is that new tornado warning up here in Indiana. And just to the south of South Bend, this is the same storm that we've been tracking all night long, and it's trying to do it yet again. The good news is, looking at the velocity here, I'm not seeing anything that's too concerning at this point. It still could have a tornado. This has been the long track producer all night. So if any storm is going to do it, it's going to be this one. I don't see anything that tells me, yep, it's absolutely on the ground. With that, we are going to bring in a special guest tonight. Brother Edgar is just joining the stream here. Edgar, how are we doing tonight, my friend? And how's things going?
What up? I'm doing great. I had an amazingly fun chase today.
Wow.
I decided to stay away from the craziness up north just because there were so many chasers going up north. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to play the Texas threat. And I was on that Del Rio storm right when it crossed from Mexico into the U.S. And I followed it all the way to Leakey, Texas, where I saw the most incredible hail display I've ever seen in my whole life. So
really?
It was a really interesting day, yeah.
Wow. So guys, Edgar, can I show the pictures of the hailstones you got?
Oh, absolutely you can, for sure.
Fantastic. Okay, so these were the hailstones, guys, that Edgar got. Are you kidding me? Edgar, how big was this freaking hail?
That was 4.5 inches.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
4.5 inches.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's like this big.
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of fruit is that, Edgar? Is that like a softball watermelon?
It's probably a grapefruit. It's a grapefruit. What was crazy is, so right before I got that, so that's Eric Fox there. That's his. He took that photo and I because I had the calibers to measure, and so I was just like beelining it, or it was putting down a tornado at the time. And you know me, in typical fashion, I'm just driving into it, but I can't see anything. And I get a call from Eric Fox, and he's like, dude, you are underneath the funnel. You need to move.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was an eventful day. Yeah, it was fun. I mean,
Dude, you got another hail picture. Are you kidding me? Bro,
oh, yeah, dude.
That's crazy, guys.
So many hail photos, bro.
Oh, my gosh. Listen. You know, so guys, I'm going to show you this storm that Edgar chased in just a second here, because this was a fascinating storm. If you were watching Connor's stream, you saw kind of the north side where all the action was going on the north side. In Texas, they also had strong storms. Potentially, I haven't looked and seen if there's any tornado reports, but there was confirmed tornadoes down there on that Del Rio storm. But Edgar, I mean, this is massive, massive, massive hail. Look at how it's like got like different balls on this. I mean, it's like almost like you had a bunch of different hailstones that like merged together into one melon-sized hail there. That's crazy.
So we picked that up about 8 minutes after it fell, so it was already melting because it was like in the 80s down here. So what happens is so I'm sure you've seen the hailstones that have all the little like spikes on them.
Oh yeah.
When they sit there and melt more like that, it starts like really indenting those spikes, depending on how it lays. So that hailstone was probably in excess of 5 inches before we picked it up. But I mean, because it was down for almost 10 minutes before we got it.
Wow, that is absolutely insane, guys. Let me show you the storm that Edgar was on. This was Texas earlier, which, by the way, is still under a tornado watch. So the threat in Texas is not over by any means. This is our Del Rio storm. This was around 6:12, about 5:12 Central here. And as soon as this storm crossed the border, just had a massive, look at that hail core, guys. Oh my goodness. And it continued to march off to the east here. And that's when it was trying to produce a tornado. And Edgar, once it kind of crossed the river here near Camp Wood, that's when I think we had that observed tornado warning. How was like chasing that? I mean, how are the roads? Like you're near the you're near the U.S. Mexico border down there, and you know everyone knows right now things are a little tense with Mexico. I mean, how was chasing down there?
Well, I mean, the road network down there is always difficult to traverse, just because there's not a lot of roads. But we got pretty lucky. The storm kind of followed like some road networks, which was nice. But I did have to go through about 5 different Border Patrol checkpoints. They were everywhere.
What?
Like in the middle of a chase, yes.
Are
They
you
still were
kidding me?
running Border Patrol checks in the middle of a chase, not kidding at all. Like,
Wow,
seriously.
that's crazy. Oh my! And thankfully you did not. Thankfully you did not end up on the news here. It's getting arrested. That is fantastic. Fantastic
yeah,
news.
They were all really cool. I was like, hey guys, there might be a tornado coming your way. So they were like, oh, okay. And they were like, can we look in the back of your car? I'm like, sure.
Wow. Yeah, that's absolutely. So guys, as the storm continued going to the east, it did eventually kind of dissipate a little bit. There's the storm basically now. Yeah, it's kind of gone. But you have a new round of storms too coming for Del Rio, another round of severe thunderstorm warnings. But this storm was absolutely cranking here. Now it's gone, and in Texas you still do have some severe storms moving through. Just really quickly, I do want to come up here and just hit on our tornado warnings because we've got 3 of them in effect. Actually, I think we only have 2 right now.
Clara 70 super chatted $20. Kelsey wants a poll.
Kelsey wants a poll. Brother Larry with the 20 bomb. Oh my goodness. Boom. She said Kelsey wants a poll. All right, Kelsey. Every time I do a poll, I have to take time out of stream to do it because I'm the only one doing the polls here. So give me a second here. Okay, I'll do a poll. Thank you, Kelsey. But we talked about these tornado warnings up here. This tornado warning, there's one up here near Burlington. That storm is going to move out of that warning. So that warning is likely going to expire near Burlington. I actually have a camera there I could show you guys near Burlington. Another tornado warning near Princeton, just to the south of Princeton. This is in Illinois, right in the heart of Illinois, which we've confirmed. Illinois, that's the correct way to say it. If you are near Peru, you're going to get this tornado warning. This is for this particular storm right here moving into Peru. Once again, if you're in Illinois, brethren, tell me in chat. If you're in Iowa, brethren, tell me in chat. If you're in Indiana, brethren, tell me in chat. Right now, I want to hear from you. Isabella says this is her first time on stream. You are doing great, Isabella. Thank you for joining, for watching the channel. It is greatly appreciated. I am a small channel, okay? So any sort of subscriptions I get is massive. So thank you to you, Isabella, and welcome to the stream. If you have any questions, please let me know. Let's go a little bit further to the east. This is our other tornado warning. Okay, good news. The tornado warning for South Bend has been allowed to drop. So that warning is no longer in effect for our South Bend brethren. If you got any South Bend brethren, let me know in chat. We got Notre Dame there, Big Time University, and Goshen. I don't know why I highlighted that town name. I just like saying it because the name is kind of funny here. That warning's gone. So we're also going to bring in Brother Stu right now as well. Stu, welcome to the stream, my friend.
What's up?
You had a pretty big day, brother.
Oh, I had an amazing day.
So give us an idea, Stu. What happened to you today?
Severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
So I actually only chased one storm the entire single day. This one little blip popped up near Bloomington, Illinois, and that is the single supercell that tracked on into Indiana that just had that tornado warning expired. That whole storm is the only thing I tracked all day, and out of it, I ended up finding leftover hail, so I found a 3-inch hailstone. But then I also got my first ever tornado and 2 more on top of. Oh no, my camera fell.
Oh my God.
Today.
Claps for Stu,
Wow.
man. Congratulations.
Stu, question. Can I show the tornado photo you got?
You can show everything on my Twitter. You have permission.
Okay, welcome, brother. So, Stu, you saw this today.
Yes, I did.
Unbelievable.
It was a beautiful tornado. If you want to pull up the video that I posted too, there's the I posted two. There's a nighttime video tornado, and then there's that tornado when I got smacked with RFD. And my car door, because I had my car door open and I was actually standing between it and my car, and the RFD was so strong that it literally pushed my car door against my rib cage. So that's when you see like the camera jerk around and stuff. But the wind was absolutely surreal.
Wow. So Stu, describe to us, first of all, like, how close are you? Where is this tornado? It looks like violent motion, my friend.
Yeah, that tornado was definitely one of the stronger tornadoes of the day. I actually don't exactly remember where it was. It was like Amory Park or something. I have no clue. And I honestly really don't know how close I was to it either. I mean, I was probably, like, if you're looking, I was probably less than a mile away at least.
Unreal.
So yeah, I
A new
mean,
severe thunderstorm warning has
it
been
was
issued.
it was an amazing experience. It was definitely like you have that adrenaline going, you know, just because it's only my second time being out. But to get multiple tornadoes in one day, along with large hail out of one supercell, I would count that as a win.
Yeah. So guys, this is his second video. Are you freaking kidding me? Do you guys tell me you see this beast at the center here? I'll be honest, Stu. I watched a lot of chasers today. So many chasers didn't struggle, but it was impossible to get a good shot of the storm because of how many trees there were. It was absolutely impossible to get a good shot. To get this shot, that's insane.
Once you crossed over into Indiana, trees became a massively huge problem. My camera's going to go out here for a second because I need to use navigation.
You're good.
But yeah, once you cross over into Indiana, trees become like your worst nightmare. Like Illinois, there's, you know, it's just open fields, flat land, but then Indiana, you just get all those trees.
Wow.
And along with a bunch of firsts for me today, I was actually in my first ever PDS tornado warning and my first ever tornado emergency today. So
insane.
Today was crazy.
Stu, that is crazy. This is when the storm was near North Judson. So if you guys remember when that tornado was tornado emergency, that's basically what that thing looked like. Maybe a little bit before, but that was that tornado emergency that they issued for North Judson. This is one of the clearest shots that I've seen of that tornado. It's unbelievable. It was so hard to get a visual of it.
I tried to go back and go look for damage in just northwest of Knox from that tornado. However, the state troopers had completely blocked off everything. So I asked him, I was like, you guys got any damage over there? And he was like, yeah, we've got power lines down. I guess a house had its roof completely ripped off. And then he said one other thing. But like to put into perspective how strong the tornado was as well, it actually ripped a stop sign completely out of the ground.
What?
Yeah, at that intersection, there was a stop sign completely dislodged. And I saw a few downed trees as well.
Dude, and this is mega hail too, Stu. I mean, this is like, what do you call this, Edgar? Like palm-sized hail?
Tennis ball.
Tennis ball. Oh my gosh. Squidward tennis balls over here. He's getting unbelievable. Guys, I've never held hail like that. I've never seen it in person. I've only seen pictures of it. This was in Illinois, right? I mean,
now that I've seen it in person, I believe that it exists.
Yeah, I know. I promise you. I mean, Edgar, you can talk about this too. How rare it is to see hail like this this far north and east.
It doesn't happen all the time, that's for sure. I mean, I saw what Capucci had, like a 5-incher out there today. Like, I mean, it was a state record.
That's crazy. I'm pretty sure Capucci, someone got the state record. He got the state record, and then someone else saw 6-inch hail, and his record was shattered in about 10 seconds. Yeah, that was. I'm gonna pull up Capucci's. I'm not gonna show his picture because I know he. I don't want to steal his content. But yeah, this was right here. I enjoyed having a record hailstone for an hour. So someone else got a 6-inch hailstone right after he got the 5-incher. Landon Muller there. So that is unbelievable.
Landon Muller, I know him. That's cool.
Oh, really? That's awesome. Wow. So Edgar, I'm going to go back to you here, and let's talk about today in Texas, because right now let's just get a look here. Okay, fantastic news, guys. They have dropped all of our tornado warnings here. There is still this one little tornado warning for Peru. That's not the country, that's the city of Peru. I know, very confusing. I hate it when they name town names after countries. This is Peru, Illinois here, and I tell you what, I mean, Edgar, this to me just looks like straight line. This is just green. I don't see any red here. I'm pretty sure this is probably just straight line at this point.
Yeah, maybe they're expecting some QLCS now on the front of that.
Yeah, exactly. And they issued this warning. Exactly. And the storm is actually about to move outside of this warning, so I don't think they're going to extend this tornado warning. That is our only tornado warning. Yeah, that's our only tornado warning in the entire country right now. So good news is the warnings have significantly calmed down. We've only got one warning in the entire U.S. That's not to say we're probably going to have more, but I think we're entering a new phase of this. We're no longer in the supercell phase. We're now in the QLCS line phase. Look, we've got this line here, just absolutely bowling its way through. Northwest Indiana, you're about to get hammered by another round of storms. And then back here in Illinois, once again, another line of storms pushing through here. That's all severe thunderstorm warning. All those boxes in yellow, that's severe thunderstorm warnings. Now, Edgar, I want to talk to you more about Texas. So we saw that mega hail. We saw those tornadoes potentially. Did you ever see anything on the ground there? Because I know there was a report down near Del Rio of a tornado that was on the ground.
No. I mean, there was nothing that I could...
Oh, wrong button! Wrong button! I don't know how to get out of this. Wrong button. Okay. We're good. Right.
Whoa.
Continue talking.
What happened there?
I have all these buttons on my thing, and sometimes I hit the wrong... Here, I have all these buttons on my thing. Sometimes I hit the wrong button here. Hit the wrong button.
Yeah.
Oh,
with time, you get better at pressing buttons, Brady. It's okay.
Yes, sometimes you can just press them. Sometimes you can't. All right, talk to us, Edgar. How was that Del Rio storm?
I mean, it was crazy. I mean, like I said, I never confirmed any touchdown. The road was a little bit crazy, but looking on radar, I mean, I feel like it definitely did touchdown. Did see a funnel halfway down to the ground. That was the closest I saw. But yeah, I mean, that thing was cranky.
A warning has been issued.
Oh my gosh! So the radar is out. By the way, I don't know. Was the radar out while you were chasing it?
Yes, the radar's been out the whole day, so we had to use San Angelo, which was not ideal at all.
No. So guys, what we're looking at right here, this is the velocity of the storm earlier that we tracked. This is in, basically along the U.S.-Mexico border. Who's been to Del Rio? If you're a Del Rio brethren, let me know in chat, okay? If you're from Del Rio, if you live in Del Rio, if you live near Del Rio, let me know in chat. I bet we have 0 people from Del Rio. But if you are in Del Rio, let me know. So, this is your storm earlier, and you can see, we always look for on the radar, green next to red. There's the red. There's the green. There's your rotation right there. So this is it's very far away from the radar, so it's hard to tell, but you can very clearly tell, at least at the higher levels, this thing was spinning like a freaking, oh my goodness, Edgar, look at that. That was probably when that produced a tornado, right in there, to the north of Bracketville. Whoa.
Yeah,
there was your mezzo.
Yep, yeah. That's probably the mezzo there, but if you look, there is like a tightening up once it got close to...
Oh, whoa.
Yes, it's the town before Leakey. It's something like Campwood.
Leakey. Campwood, you're on it.
Yeah, so that's where I saw the funnel like halfway to the ground.
Wow. Is there really a town named Leakey?
Yeah, Leakey is where it had all the piles of hail. Like there was like 8 inches on the road. I've never seen hail fog like that in my whole life. So
The people in Leaky, there's got to be a lot of bathrooms in Leaky, I feel like, because that would be brutal to live in that town.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
Absolutely brutal. So, guys, here was when Edgar saw the funnel earlier near Camp Wood. That makes sense. Look at this, guys. We've actually got 2 potential areas of rotation where you could have had something. This is probably your funnel near Camp Wood. This is probably where the tornado was at least potentially on the ground here. And then it looks like it may have dissipated once it got past the city. And then Leaky, this is when we had this storm. It was dropping major hail.
yeah. Look at the reflectivity. If you look at the reflectivity from the San Antonio radar, when it goes over Leaky, dude, insane hail in that thing.
Let's take a look. I've got it right here. Wow, they're about to get hit by another set of storms here. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. See, that's insane.
That is, guys, that's like, almost 70 dBz, right? What is, hey, Stu or Edgar, what does dBz stand for? You guys know?
Decibels, which is kind of weird because decibels is a measure for sound.
But it technically kind of is a sound, right? Like on a radar. I mean,
chat, did you know that? Chat, come up with the best DBZ right now. Whoever comes up with the best DBZ abbreviation wins a special prize. Whoever comes up with the best DBZ abbreviation wins a chance to win $1 million. What'd you say? Stu?
Deranged ballistic zebras.
Okay, that's one. Deranged ballistic zebras is the first one. The best DBZ alliteration gets a chance to win $1 million. Okay, so new, once again, this was the storm as it moved through Leaky, Texas, dropped unbelievable hail right in there, just was pounding the town of Leaky here. And wow, they got, Edgar, there was a report, it looks like on radar, there's a report here from 3-inch diameter hail. Now, I think you had 4-inch, right?
4.5 was before it got to Leaky.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's a 4-incher right in there. 4-inch report. Oh my.
Yeah. So
wow.
I mean, it was like so that the hail fog was so thick that even during the day there was zero visibility on the roads.
Wow, that's crazy. Wait.
Yeah, it was,
was this your report? This was Eric Fox's report over here. Was this your report, Edgar?
Yeah, that's my report. It was my hail. Eric reported it.
No way. That's awesome. Wow. That's cool. So, guys, Edgar, you can see on the map, this is really cool. This is Edgar's report right here. This 4.5-inch, you guys can barely see. See that 4.5-inch right there? That is Edgar's hail report from the picture that we just saw. It's unbelievable. That's so cool to look at here. Wow. We got some good.
That's the second biggest hailstone I've ever seen. So.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And guys, if Edgar is saying that, like, he's been on these storms for as long as I can remember, brother. I mean, how many storms would you say?
13 years.
It's in 13 years. I mean, it's in the thousands, right, of storms you've been on?
Oh, yeah. I mean, sure, storms. Like, I can't even count.
Yeah. And today, that storm that we just looked at was one of the biggest hailstones he's ever seen. That's crazy. Unbelievable. Edgar, how long did you chase this sucker for? It looks like it kept trying to produce here in the bowels of Texas. I don't want to say the bowels of Texas. Sorry if you live in this part of Texas. It's a great area. It really is. But Medina, Texas, this storm was still cranking. Sorry, if we have any Medina brethren, I love you. This is not the bowels of Texas. This is a great part of Texas here. But how long were you on this storm here?
So I just did it right. I chased it right outside of Leaky and then went back because I saw everything that was in Leaky, and I was actually the premise. The reason why I came down to Texas, the premise of I was shooting a YouTube video today, and it was on hail. So,
wow.
Yeah, like so the whole premise today of my video was like I was on the hunt for like massive hail, and I found it. So.
Yes.
Welcome, brother.
Welcome, Nicole. Welcome to the channel here. Dan says, Hail Edgar, literally. Storm Central says, damn Beaver Zone. Okay, I'm seeing a theme here. Dominatrix bodied zest. Okay. Dominant Brady Zen. Okay, Bill. Yeah, I'm liking it. Keep
I got
coming
a
up
good
with them,
one.
guys.
I got a good damn big zit.
What'd you say?
A damn big zit.
Oh, like one of those where they like squeeze in the oh
Yeah,
gosh,
those
I'm
things
gonna
are
vomit
damn
thinking
big,
about it.
bro. Yep.
Oh, that's disgusting. T Grams says dangerous beaver zones. Okay, I'm seeing a common theme here. A little chalked. But anyway, guys, this storm as it moved to the north and east, it continued trying, and Edgar got off of it, and it did watch it die though by about 8 central, by around 9 central, it was completely chalked here in Texas, and then dissipated. And this is when now in Texas, I know we've got Jennifer who's in Central Texas. She's up near Tempe. Looks like Tempe is in the clear right now. And you know, do we have any other Texas brethren in chat? If you are a Texas brethren, tell me now. Let's see if we have any Texas brethren in the chat. I want to hear from you right now. Let's go further up north and let's look at what happened up further to the north, because this was pretty ridiculous here. And Edgar, I do want to talk to you too about the YouTube video, what you were kind of doing, when it's going to be available, because if you guys haven't figured it out, Edgar produces unbelievable YouTube videos. And so if you guys don't watch them, I don't know what you're doing. So we'll take a look at that in just a second. Let's take a look further to the north here. And this was a storm that Stu was on. So we've kind of got, Stu was up here in Indiana and Illinois, and he was on that storm that once again produced all day. Let me show you the evolution of this storm. I'm going to make a video on this one storm, and I'm going to post it probably as soon as we're done.
Go to when it started as a very tiny blip in Bloomington, because that's when I first got on the storm.
Wow. Okay, so this was hold on, let's take the radar back. Let's go. This was 6 hours ago. That storm is still going. Let's go 12 hours ago. That's gonna go way back right there. There we go. Okay. So Stu, this was the blip. This was when it started. This was 4:30, 4:30 Eastern, 3:30 Central. Does anyone remember what they were doing at 3:30 Central?
I was chasing a storm.
Edgar was also chasing a storm. Chat, what were you doing at 3:30 Central? I want to know right now what you were doing at 3:30 Central, okay? Were you eating dinner? Were you watching TV? Were you taking out the trash? I want to know. That's the most important thing right now. What you were doing at 3:30 Central. Please tell me right now. But the chat is a little sleepy. We need to wake the chat up. Let's go, chat. We're still got a long ways to go here. Okay. Bloomington, Indiana. This is 3:30 Central. This is when the blip starts. Stu, how did it start? Like, how did this storm, how did it look when it first initiated here?
What I was looking for was we had our ascent started to come in. So the lift that you need for your severe thunderstorms, like we had everything else in place. The cap had eroded because there was limited cloud cover. We had ample moisture. We had ample heating. And then all that was needed was to wait for the lift and to see where our frontal boundary in the north set up. So once we finally had that lift, we had a cumulus field pop up in western Illinois, and that's kind of where that all started from. Once that lift came in, that storm was able to get an updraft. It had a nice looking base. So I got out ahead of the storm really early. I think I remember I saw Jordan put out a tweet that said like he backed off of the storm because it had gone north of the boundary, which I actually didn't even know. I just decided to stick to that one storm for the day. So yeah, it was just a waiting game to see how well it would progress.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Sorry, Stu. I'm back. All right. Where were we? Sorry.
I was talking about how the storm got started.
Fantastic. So great explanation there from Stu. I didn't hear a word of it, but I'm sure it was fantastic. But this is the storm. This is 4 Central, 5 Eastern here. And this is when our storm really got going. And it started producing hail around 5. That's an inch hail. and watch what happens, because this storm is the definition of a long track supercell. When you hear us talk about, when you hear us meteorologists talk about long track supercells, this is what we mean. This is a almost a perfect example of what can happen. So watch what happens here. This is around 5, 6. Look at this. So it's still moving north. The storm's moving almost northeast. But watch right here. This is around 5:40. It's going to go and take a hard right turn. Edgar, what do you think of that turning motion or turning sound effect?
It's a good turning sound effect.
But Edgar, what does yours sound like?
Like the turning sound effect? I think it would be like...
Yes.
Mine would be like a low rumble, like a... Only because I feel like the turning happens when storms become surface-based. So, like some sort of like friction with the ground is what I always think of in my head.
Is that... Am I changing color here? What is going on? Am I going blue?
Did you eat a blueberry?
I don't know. That was insane. I'm touching my mic and it's making my screen go blue. That is insane. But I think it's more like you're braking. You know, like
a brake? Brake.
Yeah, like a
I think mine's like a... Yes.
Stu, what's your braking sound effect? What the hell was that? Was that like an eagle being run over by a car?
I don't know. I've had one hell of a day, all right? God.
Okay.
He said leave him alone. He saw his first tornado.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Guys,
where's your first tornado, Brady?
Can we, guys, I'll say this. I cannot believe that you got a massive wedge today.
Stu, are you superstitious?
Am I? I mean, sometimes, I guess, with certain things.
If you do not eat a steak dinner tonight, the rumor is that you won't see a tornado again.
Do you think I have the money for that?
I bet chat can give you the money
Chat,
for a steak dinner because you saw your first damn tornado, dude.
Let's help him out.
That's fair.
New goal.
I will send you money for you to get a steak dinner, Stu, because
New goal.
you saw your first tornado.
Well, that's going to have to wait till tomorrow.
That's fine. You can do it tomorrow. You got to do it, though.
All right.
New goal in chat, guys. New goal. Stu's steak dinner. Okay? I think
And he doesn't want like a Waffle House steak. He wants one from a steakhouse.
That's right.
So let's get it.
I'm
Let's donate
going
some money
to
to that man.
I'm going to go to Texas Roadhouse for them rolls.
There you go. You know what's up.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, I will say this. A new goal just started for Stu's steak dinner in chat. It's unbelievable that Stu saw, that wasn't your first, was that your first tornado?
That was my first tornado.
Unbelievable. Stu saw his first tornado, and it was a freaking wedge. It was the wedge of all wedges. And not only did you see it once, you saw it twice. If you're just joining us, this is the tornado that Stu saw.
I saw 3. I just wasn't able to get the third one because so the first tornado started out as kind of like a stovepipe, and then it transformed into a wedge when it was getting rain wrapped. The nighttime one was almost like a cone rope-ish tornado, but then there was a third tornado that I never got, and I think that was the one that approached Knox, because when it was out in an open field, it was a massive wedge at night. And I just wasn't able to get a photo of it because of the trees and just because I was also driving as well. And wow. I think, when it had hit that one park where it did most of its damage, and right when it went into that village as well, I think it was also a wedge in there. So.
Wow. For this, Stu, to be your first tornado, I don't think you realize how unbelievable that is.
Oh no! I mean, I think I'm still in shock. I'm gonna go back and look at these photos in this video and be like, wow, that day was remarkable.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable because I'm telling you, listen, there are chasers. I've went chasing every year for a full week for the past 5 years, and I haven't seen anything close to this. I'm telling you, it is so rare to see a tornado like this. And obviously, guys, you know, our thoughts and prayers are with anyone that was affected by this. And we're going to cover that later in the stream because that is an important part of this. We are absolutely dealing with the serious side. On this show, I try to have fun. We try to have a good time. This was, unfortunately, a devastating tornado. And so us as storm chasers, right, and us as meteorologists, you never want to see a tornado like this hit a town, right? So, and don't ever think that we're not celebrating this. We're not celebrating this tornado. But Stu, to go out and capture something like this, it's so hard to do. I don't think you guys realize it is. Storm chasing is impossibly hard to do. It takes an unbelievable amount of skill and a little bit of luck, but you got to know what you're doing.
Keep in mind, this is my second ever storm chase, and I only stuck to one singular cell the whole entire night.
It's crazy.
Hey, Brady, it sounds like Stu's trying to rub it in a little bit, brother.
Yeah, bro. You know what, Stu? He is, bro.
Hey, hey, listen, Stu, you deserve to rub it in. You did it, bro.
I know.
Wow.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Dan, we're not asking that question, okay? We're not asking how many tornadoes I've seen, okay? I've seen so many, it's just so hard to count, you know?
You know what? You know what Reed always says? Reed always says the hardest part about storm chasing is getting out the door. Because that's how you see tornadoes. You have to get out there and do it. And today, Stu got out there and did it.
He did?
He did it, Stu.
So, funny part about that is, so I actually couldn't sleep last night. So I actually drove to Illinois at 2 o'clock in the morning. And then I slept at the gas station in my car.
Yo, that's the way my early days were. You got to sleep in your car a little bit. It's good luck.
Dude, I can't sleep in my car.
Maybe it is good luck because I got 3 tornadoes.
Dude, I've seen at least like 60 or 70 of my tornadoes sleeping in my car. So, bro, there's something to it.
It works.
Listen, if you can say that phrase, you see that like subtle flex right there? Edgar knows I've only seen a half of one. And he's over here. I've seen 60 or 70 by sleeping in my car. That's unbelievable, Edgar. That's unbelievable.
Hey, listen, I'm trying to hit 500 this year.
That's crazy, dude. That's so
I don't know if I'm going to. I need to see like 60 to get there, but still.
60 or 70?
60 tornadoes is what I need to see to get to 500.
Are you sure it's not 60 or 70?
No.
Oh, no. Oh. That's going to set the chat off. I don't know. In the chat, Earth the chat. Let's get a chat check-in. Chat, say one thing in chat. It can be anything. Literally just, I want to see all 400 of you say something right now in chat to let me know you're alive. If you're asleep, say you're asleep. If you're in chat right now and you're asleep, I want to hear from you right now. Say, I'm asleep. Say, I'm asleep, brethren, right now. And if you're not asleep, then get to sleep because we've got to track this tornado, this tornado that we had today. Let's continue on the show here. We're going to continue looking at this storm because
one more crazy thing?
Yes.
Okay, so
something's going on in
when
chat.
I got on that first... What?
Something's happening. What just happened?
Anyway,
hold on.
When I first...
Hold on. Something just happened. The chat. Someone... Are people mooing?
Did we get a Copic raid?
Oh, we got a Copic raid. Oh my gosh. W's in chat for the Copic raid. The moos are going off the rails here. The Copic raid. Copic, if you want to join, you don't have to, Copic, but if you would like to, I will send you the link. Massive shout out to Brother Brandon. Oh my gosh. We've got 1,500 beautiful people watching this stream now. That is almost a stream high here that we've ever had. This is one of the most we've ever had here in chat. Brandon, I'm sending you the link just in case you want to join. You don't have to. No, it's been a long day. All right, Stu, let's keep talking. Welcome in the moo. Stu, let's hear your best moo.
Moo. That's good. That's
All
good.
right, Edgar, you're up. Let's hear your moo.
Moo. Mine's all deep today. I don't know why.
Yeah, why was you so deep, bro? That was way too deep. You gotta be like this.
Hey,
Brady.
Hey, when you announce Brandon Kopic, you got to say National Storm Chaser of the Year.
That's
Brandon
right.
Kopic, because
That's
he
right.
is the Storm Chaser of the Year.
That's right. It's National Storm Chaser of the Year. Brandon Kopic's chat has just joined. Chat, the unbelievable numbers we're getting right now. Moo, welcome our Moo brethren. If you're a Moo brethren, let me know in chat. I want to hear from you. If you like to moo, if you moo all the time, if you just moo like being around the house, let me know in chat. I want to hear from you. Okay, so yeah, someone in chat just said that sounded like a dying cow. That did kind of sound a little bit like a dying cow
guys.
right there. I'd agree.
I am a dying cow, so it happens.
Yeah, Edgar, that did. Although, Edgar, you've been kind of cooking lately on the workout regimen,
Brady.
so. Yeah.
Flex on them.
Brady.
Wow,
You
wait,
know
hold on.
what the first thing I did
1776.
after-
We just had 1776. That's the founding of the U.S. Merry U.S. birthday. Okay, go ahead, Stu.
Oh my goodness. You know what I immediately did after taking photos of that first tornado?
What?
I immediately went to Snapchat and then FaceTimed my partner. So that way my partner could see that I had a tornado in front of me.
Unreal. Guys, if you're just
I had
watching,
to get proof.
if you're just joining us right now, guys, Stu Purcell, who is a regular here on the show, guys, welcome to the channel. Okay, Stu saw his first ever tornado today, and it was this one. It was a mega,
That's a beautiful,
massive.
That's a beautiful
wedge.
photo, by the way.
It is. It's an unbelievable. Guys, I think the channel, we've got so many people joining the channel that this is breaking our animation here. Because when I made this, I did not anticipate we'd have so many people joining at once. So we're probably going to see these welcome brothers for the next hour here. But, Stu, we got to keep talking about this because this was your first ever tornado ever. And I said ever twice there. Like, what was your emotions when you saw this coming down?
So when I actually first looked at the storm, I kind of just saw like what I thought was a big dust cloud, and I was like, "What is that over there?" And then I took a second glance, and I was like, "That's a tornado!" And I was just kind of like, And then I, whipped out my phone and took some photos. That's when the adrenaline started rushing.
Has been issued.
And then I just stuck with that storm the whole entire time, and then it just kept producing and kept producing because it just kept riding that frontal boundary, and it had the perfect atmosphere.
Yeah, 100%. We talked about, guys, this was video from Stu Purcell here. You can find this video on his Twitter. And Stu, you can go ahead, or maybe one of the mods. Stu's driving, so maybe one of the mods put that in chat. Put Stu's Twitter in chat where he can find this video. But just an unbelievable. And then Stu saw it again at night. This is video from Stu Purcell once again. This was right before the tornado was going to move into North Judson, right about the time that it had the tornado emergency, which is the highest level of tornado warning that you can get. Stu, when you saw this again forming, like, you must have been losing it. You were pretty calm, though. I can hear the audio. You were pretty locked in there.
Yeah, I was pretty locked in. I think reality kind of set in once I got the alert on my phone that it was a tornado emergency. Because when I saw that pop up, I was just like, oh boy, this is not going to be good. And thankfully, the storm ended up taking a last-minute northern turn, and it missed the town of Knox and only hit, maybe a couple structures, some trees, some power lines. But I definitely saw a lot of power flashes. That was for sure. Like, even if I didn't see it, like, I know I probably could have seen upwards of like 5 or 6 tornadoes today because of how many times I saw power flashes, but no tornado associated with it. Like, there was a tornado in there. It's just wrapped in rain.
Yeah, that was a very with Connor's stream, you could tell he was seeing a lot of power flashes as well. And this storm, it was very clear that it was, look at that. Wait, was that a power, no, wait, that was a car. Okay, I thought that was like a power flash. But that's a car. The headlights you're seeing is a car. Just an unbelievable shot, though, of this storm. Here's what it looked like, guys, as this storm progressed. Here's how the night went down. Here's how this supercell formed. So once again, we're kind of timelining this out. We're doing a recap. Also, guys, if it's your first time joining this stream, please smash that subscribe button. If you take your mouse, right, you point it at the subscribe button. If you break your mouse, I want you to smash that button harder than you've ever smashed it in your life. If you break your mouse by smashing the button, I will send you a new mouse. You have to send me a picture of your mouse in 1,000 pieces. I'll send you a new one. Listen, hear that? That's my mouse. I've smashed the button so hard that it's absolutely broken. Okay, it broke. What do? Send me a picture, Mad Pongs, and I will send you a new mouse. Okay, fantastic. So, let's go back here. This is the Big Weather Show too, guys. We're going to continue doing this all season after the events to kind of recap what went on. So if it's your first time, let me know in chat. If it's your first time, let me know in chat. But, oh no, wrong button. All right, oh no, where'd everyone go? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so this storm, once it got to about 5:40 p.m. near Pontiac, this is in Illinois. If you're in Illinois, brethren, tell me in chat. I want to know if you're from Illinois. But near Pontiac, this storm really started getting going here. And oh my goodness, Edgar. I mean, look at this. We talk about these types of, we talk about these types of notches. What do we say here on stream? Notches make
tornadoes. Tornadoes.
All right, we gotta keep working on that. We gotta try to time it up here.
I'm driving and I have to mute and unmute so you don't hear my background noise.
I can do that. I can do that for you, Stu. I'll do that for you.
All right.
But notches make NATOs, guys. So this storm, by about 5:50, had a massive notch here. This is when I knew it was going downhill. Is it still producing? I don't believe so. No. Guys, just so everyone knows, the tornado warnings that we have 0 right now across the entire country. 0, zilcho, nada. No tornado warnings across the entire country. That is fantastic news. And the storm that did produce the tornado, guess where it is? Where do we think that storm is, guys? We're going to play Where's the Storm? Anyone have any guesses?
Gone.
That's right. Ding, 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 ding. Stu wins. Here's your storm. It is completely gone. It's collapsed. It's lost its energy, and it's chalked. So that storm is now gone. And that is fantastic news. So let me just... Yeah, go ahead, Edgar.
I was going to say, every time you say notches make NATOs, I'm such a fat kid, it just makes me want to eat nachos, dude. Like, I don't know why, like, it just really makes me think about nachos every time.
That's fair.
That is fair.
Like
I do love nachos.
Like the crappy nachos you get like at a baseball game. It's like the stale chips with like the pickled jalapenos and the bad cheese. Like that's what it makes me want. Those are still good, you know.
I agree. Chat, if you like nachos, go Stu.
The best nachos that you can get are from hockey games. I have found out. Like hockey game nachos are top tier.
Really?
Yeah, like at Nationwide Arena for the Columbus Blue Jackets, like the nacho cheese that they use for it is like steaming hot when you get it, and the chips are not stale. They're perfect. There's the perfect amount. Like it's magnifique.
New poll. Vote now. By the way, if it's your first time watching the stream, let me know. We got the polls flying. That's right. Fuzzy is using our poll emote. We've got a exclusive poll emote that members can use. So if you are a member, use that poll emote now. Welcome to the stream, my brethren.
I made that emoji.
Welcome, brother. You did. You did a fantastic job with the poll emoji. Fantastic work, Stu.
I'll show you a poll emote.
Please, God, no. Not while you're driving. Please, God. Please do not demonstrate the pole emoji. Would not recommend that. But here's the storm.
Welcome, brother.
What'd you say?
Welcome, brother.
Welcome, brother.
Welcome, brother.
This is, you know what? This is a good sign. That means the channel is we're slowly growing here. We're growing. Woohoo. But near Pontiac, this is when that storm went tornadic. Look at all the tornado reports here, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are different chasers that all reported a tornado on the ground near Pontiac. So massive tornado there. And then, actually, hold on. I think that was actually when, you guys remember, for those that watch Brandon and Connor's stream, what'd you say?
When those tornado reports came out, I don't think there was a fully condensed tornado at all, because I was on it and I didn't see anything. So I have a feeling that it was probably just some dust circulation on the ground.
I did see it. I did see that it wasn't fully condensed, but it was kicking up dirt and dust, and it was spinning. So there was actually a circulation that was on the ground, but it was very short-lived. It lasted just a little bit, and then it was gone. And you'll see the tornado reports right there, and you can actually tell right there, right when the hook is most pronounced, right there, of course. That's when it drops the tornado. But then, as soon as it goes north of Pontiac, see how the hook? Gone. That means the tornado lifted and is no longer on the ground. So that's what happened here. Watch, though. This storm was not done. It had a lot more to give here, guys. As it went to the north and east here, watch what happens to this storm. It goes absolutely ballistic here. Oh, no, my bottom banner's chalked. But check it out. As this storm continues going north, this is around 6:20 p.m. The lightning was going off the Chizarts right there. I just invented a new word there. Hersher. That's when that town name that I couldn't pronounce. Is it Hersher or Hershey? Or Hersher? What do you guys think?
I'm driving. I can't see what it says.
Let's just go with Hershey, because that sounds good too.
Hersheyer. We'll call this town Hersheyer. But once again, chat, I want to know where you're weighing in on this. Is this town, is it Hersher, is it Hersheyer, or is it Hershey? I want to know in chat. Right about here near Hersheyer, that's when we had this 3-inch sized hail form. That's when the updraft really started getting going here. And that's when we tried to see another tornado. Now, it took a little bit to form here. For this storm to get going, you can see once this was approaching Kankakee here and Bourbonnais, it really didn't have much of a hook on the backside. It was not dropping a tornado. And a lot of chasers, this was the point of a big decision point where people like Brandon and Connor and Stu had to decide, are you going to stay on this storm or are you going to go a bit further to the west? Because there was a bunch of storms firing to the west, and there was a good amount of chasers that went west to try to chase those. And as this storm continued going east,
A new severe thunderstorm warning has
Hersher,
been issued.
I barely know her. Oh, thank you, Big Rig Nate, my brother. As this storm continued going to the east, watch what happens though, guys. Unfortunately, it went downhill in a major way as it got close to Kankakee. You'll notice, let's just go minute by minute here. This is 6:55. Uh-oh, not good. Do you see that hook start to develop? That is when the storm went nuclear. It went absolutely nuclear at this point. It latched onto the warm front. It, grabbed like a little hook, like a little nub. It grabbed it in a major way. And as it continued going to the east, watch this. This is 6:58. This is 7 o'clock. Uh-oh. That's when our storm developed a strong rotation. And that's when things went downhill very, very, very quickly here, guys. As it approached Kankakee, it started taking a, look at this. At 7 o'clock, it was moving basically like this, to the north and east. And once the storm Once it got to about 710, watch it take the hard right turn. Do you see it? Right there. It almost starts moving south. It goes like that.
A new severe thunderstorm.
Whenever you
warning
see
has
that,
been issued.
and Edgar, whenever you see a storm take a hard right turn like that, that is absolutely bad news.
Bad news bears.
That's right. The bad news bears. So that storm turned to the south, and once it did that, guys, it kept cooking for the next several really hours. And from this point on, we had a PDS tornado warning from when it moved through Kankakee, Illinois, all the way into Indiana. Still, this is almost an hour later. It's just crossing the Indiana state line. We had tornado reports near Kankakee. We had tornado reports near Hopkins Park. And then as it kept moving, we had tornado reports near Roselawn as well. And the storm just got stronger and stronger. And it didn't stop. It really didn't stop. Oh, good question from Boss Money 87. Do you pronounce Juliet or Juliet? Illinois. What do you guys think? Stu?
Huh?
Do you pronounce it Juliet or Joliet?
Juliet.
Edgar?
Juliet.
I pronounce it Joliet. I think it's Jolly.
Golly, bro.
Chat right now. I want each of you in chat. Take sides. What do you think? Do you pronounce it Juliet or Joliet? I want to know right now. Tell me
Brady.
in chat. Yes.
A new severe thunderstorm warning.
Can you
has
go
been
to
issued.
6:28 p.m. on the radar for that storm?
Yes.
Because that's when
go
I
to
took my
6:28.
photos. That
628 Central or Eastern?
Central. Yeah, Central. So
There it is.
7:28
Okay.
Eastern.
That's when you took your photo.
Oh my! Wow.
So, guys, the photo is this. Oh my. That photo corresponds to that radar. Oh my. This is exactly at 628. And look at this. Look at that. Debris.
That's textbook.
That is as textbook as it gets, guys. Literally, you've got your inflow coming in here. You've got your outflow wrapping around this way. Right in between, what do we got, guys?
A notch.
A notch. And then what else?
A NATO. Notches make NATOs.
Thank you. Great work. Great work.
We've also
Stu.
got a massive hail core. Massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you see that hook hail, you know it means business.
Yeah.
You know
That's
it
not
means
good.
when it's pulling hail into the hook like that.
Yeah, this thing was an unbelievable producer, guys. It was, and unfortunately, once again, right here near Kankakee, just to the south of Kankakee. I love saying that. Kankakee. Can you say Kankakee 5 times in a row?
Kankakee, 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 Kankakee.
You just lost.
Chat, now you try. No, I can't do it. Chat, now you try. Say, I want all 1,300 of you right now. I want all 1,300 of you to say Kankakee 5 times in a row. So we should have at least 5,000 Kankakees in chat.
That's a lot of Kankakees.
Let's see it, chat. Let's see if you can say 5 times. If you can say Kankakee 5 times in a row in chat. Please do it. Mods, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Good luck. Good luck. All
W
right.
mods.
W mods. Let's keep going here. So once again, this was when Stu took that photo right around 7:28. This is when it was going, and let me show you the velocity here. Actually, let me dual screen it. This is actually really cool. I can look at the dual screen. Massive shout out to our Weatherfront brethren as well. Let me, actually, I'm going to text John too, see if he wants to hop on.
Let me find when I took that video of the RFD too, because that was a bit later.
Welcome, brother. Guys, welcome, brother. This was around, let's see. This was around, once again, this was around 6:28 Eastern. Look at that velocity. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
that is
the video that I sent you was at 6:34 p.m. Central.
Wow.
So that was just less than 10 minutes after the photo.
Wow. Yeah, that's wild. The mods are great, guys. Yeah, the mods are absolutely great. Unbelievable. But this is a insane velocity signature here, guys. This, once again, red next to green. Green is winds going towards the radar. So the radar is over here. Winds are going this way. Red, winds are going this way. When you see tightly coupled like this, that means smushed together. I know Brendan Kopic likes to say smoosh. You gotta smoosh that like button. When you see those red and green next to each other like that, smooshed
Oh my
together.
God, Culver's? Sorry, there's a Culver's here.
Oh, I love Culver's. Chat, we got to help Stu out with his steak dinner. We need to help him at the goal here, chat. Okay.
Yeah.
But this storm was absolutely cranking here as it kept moving. Let's just look and see how it evolved. This was 6:28. This continued to stay on the ground, and guys, this is when it got to be a massive, potentially mile-wide plus beast. This storm was a crazy storm, and it kept going and going. And then it was still in the ground, guys. This thing is still in the ground almost 30 minutes later after Stu took that picture. It continued to stay on the ground. Unfortunately, we're going to wake up tomorrow. There's going to be a huge damage path right here to the south of Kankakee and then to the southeast. Unfortunately, this was a look at this, still on the ground here. Yeah, it's still on the ground near Schneider. Guys, this was likely on the ground from Kankakee all the way through Schneider.
Nate super chatted $10. Congrats, Stu, on a successful chase. Brady, you need to step up your game.
Okay. Wow.
Thank you, Big Rig Nate.
Massive shout out to Big Rig Nate. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. It kept playing. Massive shout out to brother Big Rig Nate. W's in chat. By the way, so Stu, talk about where you were in the chase. This is around 7 Central here. And just buy me like 30 seconds. I gotta go take a quick bio break.
Yeah, so the whole time that I was chasing the supercell itself, to start out, when I first got out ahead of it, I was actually to the west of it, because it was just this tiny little blip and you could see the base. There wasn't a lot of rain. So I just stayed to the west just so I didn't ended up getting hailed on, because I didn't want to break my windshield. Because I knew it was going to blow up. It was going into a prime environment, and I knew eventually it would produce big hail and eventually tornadoes. So I didn't want to be directly underneath it. So I stayed to the west of it. And then eventually I kind of let it go past me. And then that's when I stayed to the south and southeast of it. And a couple of times I ended up getting on the eastern edge of it, basically where the tornado was literally coming right at me. Just so I could see if there was anything there. But mainly I stayed south and southeast of the tornado itself, because I didn't want to core punch, because I don't want a broken windshield. But I did find when it was moving northeast and it was more elevated and less surface based, I did find, one of those hailstones that were pretty big, and there were a couple of golf balls around, and couple of hailstones that were smaller, probably bigger ones too, but I wanted to stick with the storm because I don't have anything to measure hailstones with, so I didn't come that prepared. This is longer than 30 seconds. Now what?
Do a dance.
While driving? My car isn't. Yeah, my car isn't smart. Like, it can't drive on its own. I can't dance. I don't even know what the speed limit is.
You can dance with your hands on the steering wheel.
I mean, I can do a little bit of this.
All right. So, Stu, I have a question for you.
What's up?
So today was your first tornado, right?
Yeah.
How fast are you going to be back out there chasing again?
That is a great question because I actually skipped college class to go chase today. So
we won't tell anybody. That's cool.
I'm actually gonna email my bio teacher tomorrow. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I hope you can understand why I skipped bio lab. I went and chased tornadoes. Maybe I'll get excused." But yeah,
you want me to write a note for you?
Sure.
I don't know if it'll do anything, but I'll write you a note.
Oh my God! This is not good.
Yes, and then
this is breaking news coming to the stream.
Work, so I
We've
don't
got brother Brandon and brother Brad. Both have joined the stream, and at the same time that they've joined, there is a massive spider in my room.
God.
So
Here we go.
I'm going to start with you, brother.
Where's the beaver to slap
Brandon.
it with its tail?
I don't know. Okay, that's a fantastic question. My question, Brandon, go ahead and just say hi while I kill this spider real quick.
Well, hello everybody. Good to see everybody. I was just out of my car realizing how much body damage there is. That slap though. Brother Brady's over there slapping it with his beaver tail.
Bro, this thing is
Brandon,
massive.
I saw your photos.
You can't see it because of the green screen.
What the heck, dude?
Can you see it? Oh my, it's on the floor somewhere. Do you see it?
Brady's tripping right now.
It's in the corner. Bro.
But yes, I have my windshield is completely destroyed. I lost my passenger side wiper and Brady is still going to town with that slipper.
Do we really know what he's slapping, Brandon?
I don't know. I'm honestly not sure what he's slapping right now.
Me neither.
It could go either way. Just hearing a stop. I don't know how it goes.
I killed it. Listen, if there's any people from PETA watching this stream, that was not me killing a spider. That was me just slapping the ground. I was not killing any animals. Although I'll be honest, guys, that spider is dead. It's massive.
That spider is shocked.
That spider is absolutely shocked.
Give me that.
Yeah, but no. I was inspecting all the body damage I have. Now, not only my windshield is destroyed, I've got a loose panel on my door. It broke like the back corner body panel where it isn't flush anymore. Like it literally was such a big hailstone that it was fist size. Like I put my fist in the indentation, and then I've also got 2 giant dents in the roof that actually bent where it's riveted inward.
Service has issued a new tornado warning.
Oh my! Here, we'll cover that tornado warning in just a second. We'll have to check that. Right, but Brandon, can I show your windshield?
Yeah, go ahead. You can show the tornado video too if you want.
Bro, that is you don't have to do that. Thank you. This is his windshield, guys. Are you kidding me, bro? That's insane.
Dude. Chalk.
What happened? So was that the fist-sized hail that was falling from the sky here?
Yeah, we had larger, so it was larger than softball-sized hail being thrown in the RFD of the Kankakee tornado. All of this damage happened as the Kankakee tornado was crossing I-57.
Unreal. That is unreal. So let me just, guys, really quickly, give me 10 seconds, and then Brad, we're gonna talk to you as well. I want to hit on just 10 seconds here about the newest tornado warning that we have here. I just want to make sure that we're okay. Interestingly enough, this new tornado warning is in, of all places, guess where this tornado warning is. I'm just going to zoom in.
Southeast Oklahoma.
How'd you know that?
Because I've got radar up right now.
Wow. Guys, Brandon is kind of a savant. He knows where the storms are at all times. This is a tornado warning for Calvin and Lamar. So if you're in, do we have anyone in Oklahoma? If you are an Oklahoma brethren, let me know in chat right now by telling me that you're just say, I'm an Oklahoma brethren, okay? Once again, this is a tornado potentially, I don't know, guys. There could be something.
Oh, wait. Hold up. Is this Arby's open? Oh, man.
No?
No, I think it is. Dude, I have not had anything to eat at all today. Period.
Oh, my.
Nothing at all. Oh, I would.
Chat, by the way, all of our chasers right now, anyone that's on the stream, we are going to be paying for your dinner.
They're closed.
So Brandon, oh, that's not good. We're going to be paying. If any of you guys are on your way home and eating dinner, we're going to be paying for your dinner right now. So if you guys get anything, feel free to stop wherever you want, okay? No, Edgar, you got to get something more than that. When is it that we pay for the dinner? Come on now, brother. Let's go.
It's all right, Brady. All I got was a bag of Doritos. This will be the only thing I've eaten today.
Bro, go. You need to, guys, chat, we need to find something for Brandon, okay? Everyone search, Brandon, what the general area is. We've got 1,000 people here that can look up on the internet and see what's open.
Hey, it's all right. I'm about to get on the toll road, and once I get on the toll road, it's over.
Yes, Stu.
Does that mean I get my steak dinner tomorrow and a dinner tonight?
Yeah, we'll see. I think so. Guys, that is unbelievable. So once again, if you're just joining us, we are still tracking this tornado warning in Oklahoma, of all places. It's in Oklahoma near Calvin. There could be something going on. I don't know, guys. Looks there could be a little bit of a little something in the back in the rain here, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So once again, if you're in Calvin, take this warning seriously. If you're in Oklahoma, brethren, tell me in chat right now. I want to hear from you, especially if you're near Calvin or Lamar. So we are talking once again with Brandon Kopic. This was Brandon's windshield today. Brandon got absolutely hammered when you were near Kankakee, Brandon?
Yeah, I was on I-57 just south of Kankakee over by the airport. It's when the tornado was crossing in front of me.
Wow. Yeah, the video you got was
You can share it, you can show it, that's fine.
All right, let's see.
It's on my Twitter.
Guys,
I put my Coke.
This was Brandon's video today. This was near Kankakee. Look at the softballs. Look at the freaking melons fall. Oh my. So this was when the tornado was on the ground near Kankakee. Guys, that is an absolute beast. Are you kidding me?
You're the goat, bro. You're the goat, Brandon.
Brandon, what
I am not, but I appreciate it.
Like,
listen,
when you see this, first of all,
brother.
If you guys want to find this video, please go to Brandon Kopic's Twitter. The thing is absolutely exploding. It's got
wait until you guys see all the footage I upload in the morning from all my cameras.
Oh.
It's going to be wild.
Guys, go to Brandon's Twitter right now and retweet. Every single person in this stream, retweet it right now. If you have to close out of this stream and go retweet it immediately. It's unbelievable. So, Brandon, we're looking at this, man, and you're just like driving. Were you to the north of this thing?
I was actually to the southeast of it. It was moving from left to right on the screen. So it was closing in on I-57. It crossed I-57 directly in front of me, and then it moved east of I-57.
Insane. And this was just when it was kind of getting going. Eventually, it became like I think Brandon, it got even bigger than this, which is crazy.
Oh, it was huge. I had to approach it from the north when it was wedging out, and I did not feel safe.
Wow. Yeah, that guys, when you have a tornado like this, the movement can be extremely erratic here. That, just to give you guys an idea, of what that looked like on radar earlier today. This was near Kankakee as well. And we got Brad. I think, Brad, is your car making that sound, Brad?
No, that's not me.
Huh.
Does it sound like wind? It might be me because I've got 3 separate freaking holes in my windshield.
Bro, that's crazy.
Sounds like something's like banging.
Oh,
Sounds
that
like
might be my
rabbit
roof
pumping,
camera,
man.
like it's clanking.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, that would be me, the clanking from the roof camera.
It adds a little I add a little flavor to the stream. So Connor, what are they saying? Brad, welcome to the stream as well, brother. How are you doing tonight, my friend?
I've been better. I'm not pissed off at myself, but you know, it is what it is. You make a decision sometimes, and you just gotta live and die by it.
What was your day like, by the way?
Yeah, so woke up near Peoria, went over to the Bloomington area, staged up there, met up with some people, and then I went up to Pontiac, sat there for a little bit, and I tracked that storm from just southwest of Pontiac, all the way to Pontiac, and then once it got through Pontiac, I was looking at it, and
at Andrews Tegman 6054 super chatted $4.99 meat fund cut of meat emoji.
Meat fund? I don't remember doing the meat fund. What the hell is the meat fund?
It produced a quick tornado near Pontiac. But then after that, I just kept watching it, and it would look like it was struggling to stay surface based.
It was.
And then when it fully elevated, it looked like trash.
It did. Brad, this what I'm showing on the stream, like guys,
I
this
still don't know how it's possible that happened. It seemed like every single storm chaser like
they left.
Jordan Hall, Max Olson, Aaron Rigsby, we all left. And I went
100%
because we were all communicating or anything. We just left because it looked like trash.
100%. Guys,
I still don't know how. Typically, when it crosses over the warm front, it doesn't come back. And I mean, you've got the lake effect boundary also pushed the warm front further south near that area. So I was like, there's no way that it's going to be able to get on that boundary again. So I jetted west. I mean, I was on tornado warning.
I would just say, Brad, real quick.
I have no clue.
So this is only my assessment. First off, I want to say I was in the same boat as you today. I literally turned around to go west and then changed my mind. What it looked like was happening when I was about to keep going west was the supercell didn't move like south of the boundary. It actually developed a new updraft on the warm side and then developed a new meso further south.
Okay. So so it was a new like storm formation on the south side then.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it all was still the same supercell in the aspect, but the towers blew up further south, and then it took a hard southeast turn.
Yeah. What was showing on the screen?
There was no real way to know that it was going to do that.
No.
No, it was cold when I was going to leave it, so I completely feel you. Like, I thought it looked like garbage. It was cold, the inflow was horrible, but then I was like, all right, well, I'm just going to give it like 10 more minutes. As I saw everybody, like, when I was deciding to start to go west, freaking Jordan was already across 55, so.
Do you need some Mick Brady?
Yeah, I had left well before. I think I had left well before like Jordan and any of those guys did. Just because it was struggling to stay surface based, and I knew once it crossed over that boundary, it would be pretty much done. And it crossed over the boundary, and all of a sudden I look on, and there's a daggum tornado emergency, and I was like, "What the hell's going on?"
I'll be honest. It was a shock. I mean, so I was tracking this, guys. What we're looking at on radar This is that storm. This is the storm before it went absolutely ape crap.
Yeah, go back to where it was in like Pontiac.
Yeah, this is when it was in Pontiac right here. This is
So
when
it did produce a tornado in Pontiac, a weak tornado.
Yeah, it was definitely weak.
Yeah, there's your tornado right there, guys, in Pontiac. And there's basically 5 different reports, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's only 4.
Because I haven't seen how it develops. So I'm going to watch this too.
Yeah, this is fascinating. So as this storm, this is around 4:50 Central here. This was when I was like, because I watched this thing through the entire life cycle on radar because I was in a studio, chalk, not seeing anything. But this storm was like, this was when I was like, okay, it's gonna start get going, right? It's gonna absolutely produce a big tornado quickly here. But watch what happens, guys. The opposite happens. Instead of that hook becoming more pronounced,
It's
it gets sucked back up in the storm.
Look at the hail. Look at the hail core. Look at the hail spikes on that thing.
Yeah.
Completely
Look
elevated.
Look at it, guys. You can see the big hail spikes right about there. See that little spike up here, right up here near Chicago? That's a hail spike. That's not radar. That's the storm picking up. That's the radar shooting through the storm with a beam and picking up big time hail. Now watch what happens here, guys, because this is the big kind of perplexing part. I would be fascinated to look at the how this storm basically got the way it did. Because right now, if you look at this storm, it's 5:20 Eastern or 5:20 Central here. It is completely elevated. When they say cold, guys, it's because it's sucking in cold air, right? And when a storm sucks in cold air,
at that point you had inflow of like 55 degrees.
it's awful. That's just terrible, right? I mean, guys, that's like when you're in a sporting event, instead of drinking Gatorade, right, you're drinking like, liquid fat or liquid, something else liquid that's not good for you. Liquid, guys, what's something else that you shouldn't drink during a sporting event that would completely shock you?
Bud Light.
What?
Bud Light.
Bud Light. That's right. That's like drinking Bud Light when you're trying to run a marathon. The storm is sucking in Bud Light to the storm, and it's getting completely cooked. Or someone just said diesel or pee. That's right, chat. Let us know what you think. What is that? What's a good analogy? Whoever has the best analogy here gets entered for a chance to win $1 million here. But the storm is sucking in diesel. It's sucking in, Chick-fil-A. Although I do love Chick-fil-A. But not when you're eating a sporting event. But that's what it's sucking in cold air, and that normally does not produce anything. But watch what happens. Once you get to around 6:40, the storm, still pretty elevated, guys.
Slams on the brakes right there.
Yeah, exactly. This storm, if it continues its track, is going to go well north of Kankakee. I mean, this storm is going to absolutely blow by Kankakee, not even really drop some hail. Watch what happens here. And Brandon, this is when things took a turn for the absolute worst here. You'll notice this is 7 Eastern.
If you zoom in
Central
on it, Brady, sorry to interrupt you, buddy. If you zoom in on it, check the velocity when it crosses Interstate 57. That's when my video was.
Okay. So right around 6, let's see, right there. Oh my. That is right around when Brandon Kopic's video was. Right there. The thing was just planting on the ground. And this was just the beginning stages. And my goodness, I'm just fascinated. Well, I wonder do you guys think that's where the warm front was? Is that why the thing
was definitely right there.
That had to be that.
Yeah. And it's just, when you see a storm take a right turn like that, we talk about right turns all the time. And listen, I take right turns every day of my life, okay? And I take a pretty wide turn. I like to take my turns really wide. Probably not good for driving. But when a storm takes a right turn, that is no bueno, right? That is not good if you don't know what no bueno is. Edgar, you know what no bueno means?
Yeah, no bueno.
No bueno. That's right. Does anyone in chat speak Spanish? If you speak Spanish, let me know in chat by saying something in Spanish. But
all right, well, I don't mean to intrude. I gotta hop off though. I got some calls to make. Everybody's been trying to get a hold of me.
Brandon, thank you. You have been very kind to join the stream. Guys, can we give it up for Brandon? He's unbelievable. Brandon.
Hey, Brandon.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Brandon. Great job today, man. I'll call you later, but great job today, dude.
Nope, I appreciate it.
Bring you down, great job.
No, I mean, your frustrations are straightforward because I was literally going to make the same decision. I just was so indecisive that it worked in my favor. That's the truth. I don't care what anybody says. I didn't say that was not skill today, as I always say. Same thing with Lake City. Today I was bouncing back and forth between wanting to, and it just worked out that I was like, you know what, I'm going to stick with it.
Hey, man, it's better to be lucky than good. It's better to be lucky than good any day, dude.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Brandon, thank you again for the raid.
Good job.
Thank you again for joining. We love you so much. Guys, let's hear it for Brandon. I want every single person in chat to spam W Brandon, to spam Moo, to spam your favorite Brandon-ism in the chat. Brandon, I love you so much. Guys, Brandon literally just joined out of the goodness of his heart. He raided out of the goodness of his heart. He is an unbelievable dude. Love you, Brandon.
Love you guys, too. You guys have a great night. Everybody be safe driving to where you're getting to. I'm only 2 hours from home, thankfully.
Brandon, if you get food, I am serious. We are paying for your dinner tonight. So if you get food, please, let me do something. You've given me so much, please.
It.
Okay.
You guys have a great night. See ya.
Bye.
Later, nerds.
Wow. Oh. All right, we're down to 3. Wait, we just got Stu back. Oh, my goodness, Stu. Welcome back to the stream. So what are we looking at, guys?
Your shirt on?
Issued a new tornado warning.
What'd you say?
I want to know why Brad
Tornado warning for eastern Cole County in southeastern
another
Oklahoma.
tornado warning?
North central Atoka County in southeastern Oklahoma.
Where do we think it is, guys? Throw out your guesses where the tornado warning is.
Oklahoma.
Arkansas.
Cole County, Oklahoma.
Brad?
What?
What's your guess of where the tornado warning is?
Oh, Oklahoma.
Wow. Okay, we had 2 Arkansas. Right now, guess where the tornado warning is, chat. Whoa. Edgar, you nailed it. How did you know?
It's almost like we're storm chasers or something.
Yeah. Wow. It's like they're storm chasers. So, once again, if you were an Oklahoma brethren, let me know right now. If you are from Oklahoma, say in chat that you are an Oklahoma brethren. Okay, I want to know. I want to hear from you right now.
And I'm in Austin right now, not seeing a tornado warning. So,
but you are an Oklahoma brethren.
Hey, Brady, question for you. How bad is the damage? I haven't seen very much from that either. I've been relatively unplugged from social media today.
Yeah, it's not good. And mods, you can kind of help me out with this, but from what I've seen, guys, there is definitely some damage here.
There were fatalities tonight. That's what I know.
Okay. Yeah. The damage, I'll pull up some reports of damage and try to show you guys what I can.
Yeah, but, I didn't know if you would be able to show pictures or not with copyright stuff.
Yeah, I mean on Twitter they kind of are, I don't know, but I generally don't show pictures unless I can, just to try to respect people. I think technically I could show with the Twitter stuff now, like the copyright stuff, but yeah, I only want to show what I know I can. But I'll see if I can find some reports in chat. If you find any damage reports, please post them in chat. Mods, help me out here with some of the damage. Yeah, damage is pretty bad. Mama G, one of our mods. The damage is bad, which that does not surprise me. Gonna be quite honest. And I got a post from Carly here as well, from Kankakee. Yeah, yikes. So let me color this tornado warning, and then I'll move to the damage because this, it's not good. No, you're good. Brad, listen, always interrupt me here. This show just say what you want to say because this show is all about you guys, right? It's all
I'll
about
just raise my hand.
tonight.
I'll just raise my hand.
Exactly. Raise your hand. Exactly. Are you an Oklahoma brethren? No. Edgar is.
No.
Once again. But this is a new tornado warning, guys, that we've got. We've got 2 tornado warnings active across the entire United States. We like to have fun here on stream. Sometimes we need to lock in. And right now, we're locking in for this tornado warning that was just issued near Colgate, like the toothpaste. Is that the toothpaste?
Yeah. Yes.
Colgate. I'm more of a Crest kind of guy. Get it? Brad, go ahead.
Yeah, Colgate is a toothbrush or a toothpaste brand.
Fantastic.
Procter and Gamble, I believe. Procter and Gamble.
So the people here in Colgate are very teeth forward. They've got very good teeth. Guys, the reason why I'm joking around here, this is a serious tornado warning, but I'll be honest. I'm not seeing much unless there's a debris signature.
Hey, Brady, I'm about to hop off here too, man. I'm out.
Edgar.
Do I need to get on the National Weather Service again? Just let me at him, Brady.
I just got into Austin. I'm staying with a good friend, Connor McGrory. And yeah, so I'm gonna go hang out, chill for a little bit, and decide if I'm gonna drive east to Chase tomorrow. So
hey guys, can we hear for Edgar as well? Massive shout out to brother Edgar, who's joining you Chase today. Edgar, how can people follow? I'm sure people know how. I'm sure everyone on the stream, most people on the stream already follow you. But if they aren't, where can they find you on YouTube? Or everywhere?
So it's at onlyfans.com/Edgar O'Neill.
Oh, no.
Oh, looking that up right now?
Yeah. Just type in Edgar O'Neill. You'll find me.
Oh, guys, this is Edgar's YouTube. Guys, I'll be honest. Edgar's content is unbelievable. He has some of the best editing from a YouTube perspective from the storm chasing community, and his footage is so unique, and it's awesome.
Big meat for big boy EI. Cut of meat emoji. Cut of meat emoji. Cut of meat emoji. Cut of meat emoji.
Is that my steak
Cut
fund?
of meat emoji.
Bro, that this is. I feel like we need to up the text to speech limit here because to be able to say this for $5, that's too little. That's unbelievable.
Was that y'all? Did you hijack y'all bot? What happened there?
I don't know. No, that's our own. We have our own AI on the stream. It's ChalkedBot. ChalkedBot 5.
Okay.
ChalkedBot 5. Yeah, that's our own version of YallBot. We have a new service coming out soon called the Chalked Call. It calls you. ChalkedBot will call you whenever you have a warning. It won't be very accurate though. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah.
But it will be frequent.
It's guaranteed to get you canceled. So.
Exactly. Edgar, thank you for joining. Guys, let's hear it for Edgar in chat. I want everyone right now, all 954 of you, to close out of this stream and go subscribe to Edgar and then come back. But please, everyone, leave this stream right now. Go subscribe to Edgar and then come back. Make sure you come back. But please, go smash his subscribe button as hard as you possibly can. Edgar, thank you for joining us tonight. Godspeed, and be well.
Yeah. Deuces. I love you, Brad.
See you, Edgar.
See ya.
Oh. Brad, breaking news here. Edgar loves you. What do you think?
Oh, is that what he said? I couldn't hear what he was saying. I love him too. I love him a lot.
Why is it raining?
Edgar's a good guy. He's one of the true genuine storm chasers out there that I love. He's a great dude.
He's awesome. Yeah, he is. And his content is so. There's nothing like it. I mean, he basically went to
his editing. He is a magician.
Yeah. Also, it's just so unique. He literally storm chased in a tent, right? Like his content's awesome. I absolutely love it. All right, let's go back here to this tornado warning. Just want to make sure our brethren, safety is always paramount on this stream here, guys. The first priority of this stream is to keep you safe. The second priority of this stream, and very important priority, is to keep you entertained. We're doing a pretty good job of the entertaining part. Now we're going to do a little bit of a job of the keeping safe part here. Once again, this is a tornado warning in Wardville. We've got 2 tornado warnings still in effect. One for Lamar up here in Oklahoma. So once again, if you're in Oklahoma, brethren, let me know in chat. We've got another tornado warning down here near Colgate, which is a toothpaste brand here. But if I look at both of these storms, I'm going to be quite honest with you guys. I'm not seeing anything that would say a tornado is on the ground. There could be. You should always treat every tornado warning as it's on the ground and you got to get shelter. But I'm not seeing anything that's like overly concerning that says tornado on the ground. Brad, I mean, you know, look at the rotation like this and
trash.
Listen, I'll be honest. Are the people, I think, let's see who's issuing these warnings. If it's Norman are some of the best in the business. We've had Rick Smith on before. He's
really
great. Are. Yeah, this was Norman. So Norman,
I mean,
my guess is they're probably...
They may be seeing something else too.
100%. They're probably using a local radar here that's better than what we're looking at. And so I would trust them. So if you're in Colgate, take shelter. Because the Norman brethren, the Norman National Weather Service, those guys are freaking pros. So
they're the best
please.
In the business.
That's right. They're the best in the business. So please take shelter if you're in Colgate or if you're in Calvin, which is Lamar. Okay. So, Brother Brad, I want to talk, brother, because this is, today was pretty interesting. You know, we talked about that storm up in Indiana and Illinois. And, you know, we were like trying to figure out why the heck it did what it did. And Brad, I'm going to be honest. I was thinking the exact same thing as you. So let's just go back right before the storm. Let's go back. Let's use this local radar here. I'll be honest. If I was you, if I was chasing this thing, I would have done the exact same thing. Because when this storm was near Hershey, I don't know, Hersher. Brad, do you know how to pronounce that town? Hersher?
Not a clue. Not a clue.
Me neither. No clue. But near Emmington. I'm going to go to Emmington and get a nice cup of tea here. What?
Huh?
Brad, give us your best British accent.
What?
Go.
I really don't know, man. I'm not good at accents.
What about this? Brad, repeat after me. Repeat after me. You get a nice cup of tea. Hello, brother. Can you say hello, governor?
Hello, governor. I did a Sasquatch call for you last night. Was that not good enough?
Yeah, bro, that was incredible. Stu, can you say hello, governor?
Hello, governor.
That's pretty good. That was pretty bloody good. Watch this. I'll go British to Australian. I'm a kangaroo, mate. I saw a big old spider in my room, mate. I like to go to...
Good eye, mate. I'm going to cook some prawns on the barbie.
Crikey! I'm going to cook some prawns on the barbie too and go to my kangaroo out back. Do we have any Australian... Wait. Australian. Do we have any Australian brethren in chat? Tell me right now if we've got any... Crikey! A dingo ate my baby.
Or maybe you got some Irish brethren. You know, a little bit of an Irish accent, mate. Yeah. Need me a bottle of Irish whiskey.
No one knows. Divvy. No one knows what the hell he's got from. No one knows. Bro. We have officially entered the chalked part of the stream, guys.
Welcome, brother.
Welcome, brother. This is where our stream goes from absolutely, educational to completely unhinged. And that's just When you're on the late show, when you're on the late weather show, that's what can happen. Okay, so where were, does anyone know where were we? What were we talking about? Someone help me.
We were talking about, we were trying to discuss about how the storm did what it did.
That's right.
You're talking about the Hemmington and how it involved.
That's right. That's right. We just lost about 40 people there that were just like, you know what? That was probably we just lost our entire Australian viewership in one go. Any Australian brother just absolutely just left the stream. They were so offended that they were just like, I'm out. They were just like,
are they even awake at this hour?
I don't know, bro. Do we have anyone from Australia? Australia? Am I saying it right?
Austria and Australia are two different things.
I know. That's what I'm asking. Australia is the one that goes crikey. Crickets. Do we have anyone from Australia in the chat? Tell me right now if you're in Australia, brethren. I'm so sorry if you are. Do we have any left? Okay, anyway, so here's the storm. This was the craziest storm of the night here. Right about here. This was around 6:50 p.m. That's when things went from completely hailer, elevated. When we talk about a storm, Brad, we talk about a storm that's elevated. What do we mean? Like, people use that term all the time. What even is an elevated storm?
Typically it's crossing over into an area where you don't have very high dew points. There's not a lot of moisture with it. Typically it's pretty cold. And it's really like the cloud level is like really high too.
That's right. Brad nailed it. So basically, guys, an elevated storm is, let's just think like, okay, here's like a normal storm, right? Here's like a surface-based storm. Here's the, let's just say here's the ground. Wait, here's the ground. Wait, here's the ground. So there's the ground right there. That's the surface-based storm, right? That's like, okay, the storm's able to suck up all this stuff from the ground, right? Like a vacuum, right? Has anyone ever seen I just watched the movie Spaceballs. Who's seen Spaceballs before? Brad, have you seen Spaceballs?
I don't think so, actually.
There's no way. You haven't seen Spaceballs?
I don't think so.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
That's to the list, though.
Brad, if I come chasing with you, that will be a thing that we do. We will watch one night. We will watch Spaceballs. Yeah. Thank you. But
only if we cuddle on the couch and eat popcorn.
Fantastic. Fantastic. But Spaceballs, it's like the surface-based. Remember Mega Maid from that movie? It's basically, Mega Maid. Let me just pull up a picture so everyone can see. Mega Maid from Spaceballs. Let's see. Mega Maid. Right here. This is Mega Maid, guys. Imagine, and they go, suck, suck, suck. They say that. That's what the people chant in a part of the Spaceball 1. But it's like Mega Maid, right? You got a vacuum pointed at the ground. When a storm is surface-based, it's like Mega Maid, and she just sucks up all that air. She sucks up the updraft. And that's what a surface-based storm is. What do we mean by when we say elevated? Elevated, guys, I'm going to draw this above my head, right? The ground is still the ground, right there below, right there. This is like elevated. The storm is much higher, right? It's like up here. And now, when it's trying to get surface-based, it tries to suck this air up, but it can't because it stops. And the air at the surface goes, oh no, did my pen just, oh no. My pen, not working. I think my pen might have just died.
Did you charge it?
Oh no. Wait. Bro. This is not good. Anyway. Wait, I've got another pen. It's like this storm on the right. This one right here is not surface-based. This is elevated. And so when the air tries to rise, it can't rise from the surface because the air at the surface falls back down to the ground. And so those elevated storms tend to not produce tornadoes. And so the storm that we're looking at is elevated. It's high up. It is not sucking the air from the ground. But watch what happens this is from essentially from like 647 now to 710. The storm goes from being elevated to being surface-based. And now, quickly, almost immediately, produces a massive tornado just to the south of Kankakee, Illinois. And that, unfortunately, guys, is where we have significant damage here. And I'm going to pull that up in just a second here. But we have significant damage near Kankakee. And just an unbelievable situation unfolding in Kankakee right now. We've got, I think there might be, at least from this tweet, from Raw's alerts, there's a mass casualty going on potentially in Kankakee right now. And it's a pretty potentially sad situation there in Kankakee. So please pray for all those people there. But that was the storm. And Brad, I mean, it quickly went from being elevated, from elevated hailer producing large hail, to in about 15 minutes, it started producing a big tornado. And then the thing just kept rolling.
Yeah, I guess,
now, Brad,
I guess if there's one thing that I can learn from this, it's maybe just don't act immediately. Maybe give it about 15 minutes or so and see what can happen.
I don't think so.
But if you look at the same radar, so look at the same radar picture when it looks elevated. Go look at the west to see what I was looking at and why I went west.
Yeah, guys.
I wasn't just going west on some hope and pray, but
100%. 100%. Guys, when you're on a storm, right? And from when this storm formed around 4:50, right? Maybe 4:30. So from about 4:30 to 6:30, the storm didn't produce. It produced a little kind of bird fart tornado. That's it. That's 2 hours, right, to be on that storm. You're going on almost 2.5 hours here where the storm wasn't producing anything, right? And normally, if it was going to do something like today, it probably was going to do something quickly because all the conditions were there. But this one didn't. And so I'm going to be honest, Brad, there was so many storm chasers that had a decision they had to make here. Essentially, do they stay on this storm or do they go west towards these storms that are forming? And all of these storms to the west looked actually kind of better. Let me go back to the radar and show you guys what the storms to the west look like. This was right when Brad and all the other storm chasers were making their decision.
Yeah,
they started getting that shape and quickly were tornado warned.
All of those are on the warm front. Every single one of those. The warm front was further to the north to the west. So all of those that went all the way up to the interstate were on the warm front.
Exactly. And we talked about any storms along the warm front today were going to be the ones that produced mega tornadoes. And so all of these storms that are on this warm front had a chance. And there were several tornado warnings for these storms throughout the night. I was always kind of going back to these storms because they were tornado warned off and on for a good part of the night. And I mean, Brad, it looks like some of the storm interactions, I think, Brad, these storms that were off to the west, if they were a little bit more spaced out, we probably would have had several strong tornadoes in that environment. Because, Brad, watch how, when they evolved, they were all, they all had hooks on them. They were all rotating.
Every single one of them.
Hook. I mean, all of these were hook echoes, right? And that was the beginning of the supercells. The problem is they just ran into each other, right? It's like someone at you get a bunch of people at a concert, going like a mosh pit. You had this big old mosh pit of supercells, and that's a problem. And that probably was what kept these storms from dropping big-time tornadoes.
Yeah, and I was talking to Jordan Hall a couple of hours ago. We chatted after we were done chasing, and I told him, I was like, yeah, it's frustrating. Obviously, I want to see every tornado there is out there. I know it's not possible. I expect myself to be perfect, which is an unattainable thing, but and he does as well, and that's why it's frustrating, because we hold ourselves up to such a high standard. We don't want to miss tornadoes. But I told him, I was like, dude, if I had it to do 10 out of 10 times, I'm doing the exact same thing. It looked elevated, so I was leaving it.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I was going west to the storms that looked like they were on the warp front. So I was like, I can't really say that I made a mistake, because I would do the exact same thing 10 out of 10 times. I mean, and you had people that were leaving those, and some of the biggest names in storm chasing that were leaving that. So it is what it is. Weather is unpredictable, and the minute that you think you got it figured out, it'll kind of slap you in the face, man.
100%. Now, I would have done the same thing. I'm going to be quite honest. I would have done the exact same thing with these storms. I'm telling you guys, the second you think you figured out storm chasing, the second you think you figured out where the tornado is going to be, guess again. I mean, it's just it is one of the hardest things to do on the planet here. So just an unbelievable deal that happens here. So, we talk about this. Storm chasing is brutal.
Has been issued.
Look what else is brutal. This is another reason why storm chasing is brutal. This is Jordan Hall's car. I mean, just insane. Guys, first of all, did Jordan chase it a Tesla today?
No, that's not Jordan's car. I think that's Jordan's pictures in like a car dealership or something.
Oh, wait, hold on. He said, let's see.
Jordan,
He said,
Jordan was in a RAV4.
oh, okay. You're right. He said vehicles are demolished in Kankakee. Okay, so these are just random vehicles. Okay, look at that. Oh, mama. That is shocked. That is just major hail.
If you want a new truck at a discount price, there you go.
Yeah. You know what, Brad? I know about 50 storm chasers that would probably buy that in a second.
100%, yeah.
Yeah. That's right, Dan. Dan just said he subscribed to your YouTube channel, Brad. Guys, go subscribe to Brad. I'm sure all of you already are. If you're not, go subscribe to Brad Arnold's YouTube page. That dude, absolutely love his content. He live streams all the time, and please go subscribe to him immediately.
I don't think a lot of people are out tomorrow. I will be chasing tomorrow.
Brad will be chasing tomorrow, and tomorrow we will talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow could be a big day. This is Brad's YouTube channel. Oh no, guys, yeah, Brad's about 7 times this channel, so he's much larger. So please go subscribe to his channel. What I want you to do, all of you, close out of this stream, go to Brad's stream, smash his subscribe button, do it now, and then come back. Please come back. But go to his channel, smash his subscribe button. Watch what happens when you do it. A little emoji happens. Ready? I'm going to unsubscribe and subscribe. Oh. Wait, watch it again. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh. Wow.
Dude, just
incredible.
Do it for that, dude. That's an incredible effect.
It's pure dopium right to my brain. It's unbelievable. So anyway, those were cars destroyed in Kankakee, and just a brutal situation. Kankakee took the town of Kankakee got hit by hail, and then the southern suburbs of Kankakee got hit by a strong tornado here. So just a brutal direct, just to the south of Kankakee had a very strong tornado. And then Brad, we talk about this storm as it continued going to the east. This is, guys, where we had a tornado emergency. Is that the first one of the year? I'm pretty sure it is. Is
yes.
it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is. Yep. First one.
Yeah. So this is the first tornado emergency that was issued of the year, and it was issued here near Hamlet, just to the south of Hamlet, near Knox. And this is when, unfortunately, guys, just going to go back and show you here. This was, I had a pit in my stomach watching this. You had the storm drop a massive
new severe thunderstorm
nighttime
has been issued.
wedge. And I'm just going to pull up here. I'm going to pull up here the, oh, there's Bob. Oh, hey, Bob. Massive shout out to Rail Fan. They're just talking to me right now. But this is the, let me just go back and show you because this was really bad, guys. This was a debris ball, right? Chat, if you know what a debris ball is, let me know in chat right now. Say, I know what a debris ball is. Right here, Mikey. I like that name, Mikey. Welcome to the channel. This was this was about 8:30 Central. And right about then, look at this. Two things you'll notice. See this right here. This started getting a little bit brighter. Red next to green. Brad, when we see that, that's bad news.
Yeah.
Yeah, not good. And then also
for the public, it's bad news. For us, it's great news.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a sword. You always got to, cutting edge. You always got to.
It's a fine line.
As weather people, we never want to see a big tornado go through an area, right? Oh my. Am I lagging? Oh. Can you hear me, chat? Brad, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh. Okay. My computer started making a really loud noise for a second. It was a little concerning, gotta be honest. But, yeah, chat right now. I want all 819 people say yes if you can hear me, okay? Also, if you're asleep right now, say yes. Say yes, I am asleep. Please tell me. I would love to hear from you if you're currently asleep. But, unfortunately, guys, right here at around 9:30 Central Time, this is when you have a massive debris ball. Watch this. Watch the update here. This is 2 minutes later. Okay. There's your signature. You got your rotation gets stronger, your debris signature, right? What is that blue ball? We talk about these blue balls all the time. When you get a blue ball on radar, that is not good. That means, right here, this is your blue ball. On the right side of the screen, that means that's debris. That's people's cars, houses, trees being lofted into the air. And so watch this. Watch the next update here. This is 9:33. That's not good. Woo! That is not good. That is a massive debris ball, guys. That is, if we measure... Hold on, watch this.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Guys, that is a 2.5 mile wide debris ball. That means, I'm not saying the tornado was 2.5 miles wide. It could have been very wide. But the debris field, so where the trees, the whatever it's being picked up, right? The building, the structures, the bales of hay, whatever. That debris ball was 2.5 miles wide. So debris was rotating around the storm, the tornado. So the tornado was in here somewhere, and debris was rotating around that, right? Swirling around in it. Watch this. It gets even bigger. Oh my. Debris ball is now 3 miles wide. A 3 mile wide debris ball. I don't think the tornado was that big, but it was a huge, huge tornado, right? I would not be surprised if that tornado was at least a mile wide, maybe more. Watch what happened. 9:37. That debris ball still gets even stronger. It tightens up a little bit. The tornado actually might have gotten a little bit smaller, but it gets more intense, right? The more intense the colors, the darker the blue, the more debris is in the air. The bigger the debris and the more debris that there is. And so our tornado likely got about max strength right around 9:37, 8:37 Central. And then your tornado, notice how the debris ball now, it's kind of looks like almost like a star, right? That means it's not as tight. The circulation isn't as tight, and the tornado is starting to lose its grip. It's probably still on the ground here, but instead of air rotating around in a circle, in an exact circle, right? It's kind of looks more like a jagged edge, which means the tornado is starting to weaken. And Brad, I mean, when you see something like that, it's just like, I mean, when you see a debris ball like that, Brad, it's just oh my goodness.
Well, yeah, and then oftentimes you get those debris balls.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Especially in this area where there's not many trees and stuff. You know that if you're getting a debris ball that deep and that wide, it's probably hitting neighborhoods and stuff. In the south, in Dixie, you can get debris balls when they're chucking leaves in the air, and debris balls are more visible in the south because there's a lot of more foliage and trees and stuff like that. But anytime you get that out in that area where there's not many trees, you know that it's hitting neighborhoods, and that's people's
A new severe thunderstorm warning
livelihoods
has been
getting
issued.
thrown up in the air.
Yeah, 100%. And, you know, us as meteorologists, us as storm chasers, you know, we never want to see this, right? And I remember when I was on Connor Stream, it was just like, my stomach just dropped because I knew when you see something like this, that is absolute, you know, that is, guys, we talked about the mass casualty incident, right? That was near Kankakee. We are likely dealing with a significant, we're going to wake up tomorrow morning. I guarantee you. We're going to wake up tomorrow morning and there's going to be significant damage. You're going to see damaged photos of houses completely damaged, probably some stripped clean. You're going to see trees bare. That's just the unfortunate reality of what we looked at on radar. And I can almost guarantee you tomorrow morning that is going to happen. And, you know, you never want to see this. Us as storm chasers, as meteorologists, we get very excited when we see a tornado, right? It's an exciting thing, except when it goes through an area that we know where there's population. Then it turns from a chase to more of how can we save as many people as possible, right? Because when you see something like this, you know it's impacting people, and you know it's devastating people's homes, people's cars, you know, people's livelihood. And we do not want to see this. So unfortunately, what happened tonight
A new severe thunderstorm
was in
warning has
fact
been issued.
a bad situation. And we said at the beginning of the day that this could happen. And unfortunately, it didn't happen as widespread as it could have, but it did happen as intense as it could have. And there's going to be a lot of people in Indiana and Illinois, they're going to wake up tomorrow to a completely different reality and a completely different world. And it's awful. And I feel terrible. And you know, in these situations, guys, I'm a big believer in prayer. And sometimes all you can do in these situations is pray. And I just want to take a second. God, please be with the people of Indiana. Please be with the people of Illinois. Please help them recover from this storm. Please be with them. And for anyone that's lost family, that's lost friends in this, please be with their souls and please give them your love. And you let me pray. Amen. Thank you guys for bearing with me through that. It's just an awful situation unfolding tomorrow that we're going to wake up to with this particular storm. It was a bad storm. You'll notice here at around 9:40, you still see a debris signature here, guys, right around here near Knox. This is when our tornado emergency was in effect, right? They issued that tornado emergency and right about there, and the storm was approaching a very populated area here near Knox. This is near Knox, Indiana here. And it does look like eventually the tornado did lift as it got close to the town of Knox. It went to north of the town of Knox. And then, Brad, as sometimes can happen in these situations, you get a big tornado and then all of a sudden something happens with the storm, and it lifts, and it's no longer a tornado anymore.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's called occlusion, right?
Yep.
And the storm.
It doesn't take long.
It doesn't. Yeah. Because a tornado it needs a lot of things to go right. Right. It's a delicate balance of air swirling around, and if that flow gets disrupted, the tornado that's on the ground goes from a strong tornado to nothing. So that's kind of what happened there. And once, thankfully, once that storm got to the north of Knox, it really didn't produce again for the next couple of hours. There wasn't a tornado warning on it until it got near South Bend, where it tried to produce again, but I don't think it did. I don't think it did produce a tornado up near South Bend, because look at the velocity. You can see not really that strong a velocity here near South Bend.
And Brady, that's what I thought was going to happen when it went through Pontiac. I thought it was just going to go north, and it was just going to, just become a prolific hailer.
Yeah, 100%. And that's what happened basically. It once it got north,
yep.
it latched on. That split second latch on, right? You can see the path of this thing. Watch the path of this, right? You can tell by the reports here. The storm went like this. It was going north, 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 and then look. Let's go full here. Actually, you can see it better, right? It was going northwest or northeast, northeast, northeast. All of a sudden, look at this. Hard right turn. Let's go back. You can see right. Oh no. Right there. So look at this. It was going north, 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 northwest or northeast, northeast, and all of a sudden, boom, hard right turn. When it takes that hard right turn, that means it's latching onto the warm front. Once it latches, it doesn't let go, right? It's like, what's a good analogy there? What's a good latching analogy? Someone help me out. Brad, nothing? What's like a good latching analogy? Like, what's something you latch onto and don't let go of?
Like Velcro. Like Velcro. It's attract. So a storm is attracted to those boundaries, and when it latches on like Velcro, it's very, very hard to get it off one of those.
That's right.
Because it's attracted to them, and it'll ride it for a while.
That's right. It's like someone who's had a good amount of intoxication riding the bull at one of those what do they call that? Honky tonk bars or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like someone who's at a honky tonk bar, and they are that mechanical bull that's there, and they're just they're not letting go, right? It's a stage 5 clinger, exactly. And that is exactly what happened. Once that storm latched onto that warm front, it just wouldn't let go. And when you get a storm that rides along a warm front like that, it's going to do this. Unfortunately, it's going to do this. That is just brutal there. And we always say, guys, warm fronts, whenever you have warm fronts, there's all that extra spin in the atmosphere. And if a storm rides along it, this storm was basically Pac-Man, right? You guys know Pac-Man, the game, right? The warm front is here, and here's all the strawberries, here's all the cherries or whatever. And if that storm continues riding along that warm front, it's going to continue gobbling up those cherries. Those cherries are basically like tornado rocket fuel, right? That's the best analogy I can think of right there. If you get a storm that rides along the warm front, it's going to continue gobbling up those cherries until they're all out. And the more cherries it gobbles up, the stronger the tornado it's going to do. And that's unfortunately what happened today, is this storm basically just latched onto that warm front and continued sliding to the south and east, and it didn't stop. It didn't stop even when it was up by South Bend. Look at this. It had a little like last second go here at producing a tornado, but no more. The storm eventually died there. What is that sound? Bro, it just left. Bro, I have no idea. Why is my stream so blurry? It's probably because I've streamed for so long that my internet provider is absolutely just cutting my internet off. It's unbelievable. Chat, let's do a chat check-in. Let's see if we got check-in in the chat right now. Tell me where you're checking in from right now. Let's see. While you're doing that, I'm actually going to take a quick 30-second bio break. So stick around. Doing a quick commercial, and I will be right back on the other side of the break. Weatherfront, it'll have you blow by the competition. It's got radar, observations, models, all in one epic app. Blow by the competition! Woo!
Weatherfront, the official weather app of the Storm Front Freaks Network.
Oh no. Oh no. Mistimed the heck out of that. All right, I'm back. Wow. Middle of cornfield. We got people checking in from all across the country. Oh my. Never long enough. I did mute. Did I not mute? Tell me I muted. Oh no. All right, we got Brad joining. Wow. We've also got Brother Garrett joining the stream. Storm Runner Media has just joined the stream. Unbelievable. We got Brother Garrett. Garrett, how are we doing tonight, my friend?
I'm exhausted.
Oh, are you in your hotel?
I am.
Oh my God. Is it a Marriott or a Hilton?
The Marriott Hotel.
Have you checked for bed bugs yet? Let's see.
No, I have not laid down yet.
Well, no, you have to pull back the sheets, brother. Do you not? You lay down first.
I do, but I mean, not necessarily. I don't do that here, but.
Bro, you always have to check for bed bugs. What do you mean?
I've stayed in several Marriotts, and I've never had one problem.
Yes, but all it takes is one. You have to check.
That's true. That's one of my biggest worries. You can ask them, but
100%.
No.
You always have to check. Brad, do you check?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Always check.
Okay, look. I'm looking now, and I'm perfectly clear. Nothing there.
Oh,
we're good.
Well, I don't necessarily check for bed bugs, but I'll pull back and make sure there's not like any stains or.
Well, that
like,
I'll check for. Yes,
weird
I don't know how to
underneath
check
the
for
sheets,
bed
you know.
bugs.
yeah. I'll be honest, guys. You're getting a little bit of an insight here. Storm chasing. You've got to go hotel to hotel here, and Garrett and team are spending the night at nice Marriott. And you often got to check. You always have to check to see are there bed bugs, because if you get them, you're not getting rid of them. I got news for you. So, Garrett, talk to us, brother. How was your day?
Our day was pretty good. We obviously were on that one cell, and then honestly, there were several of us that decided to start heading west because it looked cold and stable, and for a while.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
But after about 5 minutes of us heading back, heading west, we said, you know, we probably shouldn't do that. And the east south started to look better, and we turned around and we missed it when it was in Kankakee, but we got it when it went further east. We got it. So
wow. It was one heck of a storm. I mean, it was just. Was there anything that surprised you? You know, Brad and I were talking about it. Stu was talking about. We were talking about. Was there anything that surprised you today in terms of that storm? Were you surprised how it just latched onto that boundary like Velcro after not really doing anything for like basically 2.5 hours?
yeah, that was a little surprising. I mean, the boundary wasn't as you know, in Illinois especially, it wasn't as orientated perfectly, but it felt like it was riding that fine line, and it looked like it was going to do what the models had showed, which was it would start off surface based, and then it would cross the boundary and go cold and just turn into a hailer. So as soon as it started doing that, we thought, okay, our plan was to follow that storm until it showed that, and then turn back and go back for the west stuff, but it remained surface based forever.
New severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
So
it was unreal.
It was unreal. Yeah, it's unreal. It dropped like over 6-inch hail in Kankakee.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I think that broke the all-time record, right?
I think that is the Illinois state record, but it has to be officialized.
That's crazy. So, guys, not only did we have an unbelievable tornado, yes, Mikey, St. Louis is safe. There are, guys, right now, there are no tornado warnings. All of the tornado warnings have been allowed to expire here. So, there's no more tornado warnings in the entire United States. So you still got tornado watches in effect, but right now we've got 0 tornado warnings. So, Stu, what is that? What are you eating?
They're oatmeal cream pies.
Are you really eating that in front of me? I haven't eaten in literally 10 hours.
I haven't eaten dinner.
Bro, you gotta get something better than oatmeal cream pies. Hey, guys.
You paying? Is chat paying for it?
I think chat needs I just put the new fund. We need the dinner fund to kind of cook here. But
Edgar said he would pay for my steak, so.
Yeah, we'll take care of it. We got the dinner fund here. We'll let it cook here.
That's tomorrow though. I need something for tonight.
Is the chat? Are you guys oatmeal cream pie? If you are an oatmeal cream pie brethren, raise your hand. If you enjoy oatmeal cream pies, let us know in chat. What kind of pies? Are there any pies that you don't enjoy? I mean, guys, Brad, do you draw the line? Any pies? You a pie guy?
I am a big pie guy. I do like pie. Not a huge cherry pie fan. Strawberry, apple, chocolate, peanut butter, you name it, it'll pie.
It'll pie.
I love me a good old cream pie.
I don't do it. I listen, I'm not a pie guy. I just yeah, that's right. Richard says barf. I'm the same way. I'm not a big pie guy, you know. Chat, let me know if you're pie people. Do we have any pie people in chat?
I like a nice lemon meringue pie.
Oh,
yeah, that's where I draw the line.
That's a good one.
No,
lemon
that's where I draw the line.
Key lime pie. Woo.
Oh yeah, key lime pie. That's good too.
Yeah,
that's where I draw the line. That is officially where I draw the line here, guys.
If Little Debbie were to make like a lemon meringue or key lime pie, oh man, I would make love to that pie.
Is that illegal?
As long as you don't record it.
She's my cherry pie.
I'm actually curious. This is a lemon meringue pie. I'll be honest, guys. This is where I draw the line. This is where I have to take a stand and just say, no.
It's okay to be wrong, Brady.
I'm not wrong, Stu. I'm not wrong. This pie.
Delicious.
Hey, who here hasn't seen a tornado before?
Don't do it. You know what, Stu? Don't do it. Okay. You had a good night.
Oh, look at
Unbelievable.
that. Speak of the devil.
Tornado warning for
Unbelievable.
southeastern Fulton County in west central Illinois, southern Tazewell County in central Illinois, northeastern Mason
crazy.
County in central Illinois.
It's insane. New tornado warning. We'll take a look at this.
Are you kidding me?
Let's just. Wait, what? Are you near that?
It's gonna hit the hotel I stayed at last night.
There's no way.
This day's
There's
just
no way.
chalk, man. It's just chalk.
Bro, there's no way. Okay. New tornado warning here. Let's just take a look. Yeah, notches
Brad,
make NATOs.
I saw my first ever tornado today, so.
Shut up,
unreal.
Stu.
Yeah, shut up, Stu. Bro, something's going on in Garrett's room. I don't know what's going on. I think he's with Ben. So once again, guys, you're just joining us. Guys, if you're an Illinois brethren, let me know in chat. Tell me right now if you're from Illinois, okay? I want to know. I want to know how much I need to lock in here. This is just south of Peoria, southwest of Peoria, Illinois. You could have a tornado potentially. This is a QLCS type tornado. So most of the time, you are going to see this quickly drop and then quickly lift. That's how these things work. We very clearly see a notch. They are warning this because potentially they're saying, okay, well, there's a little bit of a notch here. There's a little bit of rotation here. There could be a tornado. This is not the same as the tornado that we had before. Before, you could tell by looking at radar that this thing was on the ground. Now, you can't tell, and that's just how it's going to be. What tells us there could be a tornado is this blue. See this blue right in here? That's winds gusting. Let me show you on the map here. That's 70, possibly 70, 72 miles an hour. When you see a notch, when you see some blue, that's a pretty good indication that there at least is some strong winds there. At the bare minimum, there's some strong winds. You got winds pushing down like this, and then out in front, you got winds wrapping back up near Topeka. So right where they meet, right in here, is where your tornado would be. I'll be honest. Let's take a look at the correlation coefficient here. Not seeing a debris signature. That's a good sign. That tells me maybe there's not something on the ground. You should treat every tornado warning like there is something on the ground, but some of the facts are pointing to, maybe there's not. And the latest signature here, notice how the notch kind of filled in. That tells me that maybe this thing is not on the ground. Once again, if you're in Topeka, if you're in Forest City, do you have any Illinois brethren in chat? If you're an Illinois brethren, we got someone checking in from Chicago, let me know. Our Chicago, what is that? Bro, what is that profile picture? No way. Bro, look at that profile picture. That's goated. What is that? Is that Pikachu? Yeah, Ben. What is that, brother Ben?
What?
What is that profile picture? Oh, no.
I don't see it.
What do you mean? Is that Pikachu? That's goated. Okay, fantastic. Okay. So, once again, guys, if you're just joining us, we do have this tornado warning. If you are in this warning, take this seriously. But right now, signs are pointing to potentially not being on the ground, but you need to treat every warning to be like it's on the ground. So if you're in Illinois, just south of Peoria, get to shelter. All right.
Hey, Brady, I have a
Stormer
question.
Media. Yes, Brad.
Hey, you don't happen to know how many 5-hour energies you can drink until your heart explodes, do you? Still got 5-hour drive.
Let's see. Let's use AI. Ask that question. Chat, how many 5-hour energies? New poll coming in hot. How many 5-hour energies do you need to drink before your heart explodes?
Wait, Brad, are you chasing tomorrow in Ohio?
No.
Oh.
Chasing tomorrow in Dixie.
Bro! WTF, Brad? Ohio is such a good place to chase, except you won't see anything.
No. I looked at the area for tomorrow in Southeast Ohio and West Virginia, and I was like, yeah, I'd rather die.
Yeah, that is. Well,
That's
let's see
rough.
how many 5-hour energies that would take. Let's see. Okay. All right, ChatGPT is giving me an answer here. Hold on.
I mean, both areas are kind of awful to chase. Dixie's a lot of trees, and Southeast Ohio's a lot of trees.
Wait, the content couldn't be shown for safety reasons.
That's
what?
You're gonna go on a watch list, Brady.
No, I'm just asking how many 5-hour energies you would need before your heart explodes. How is that a safety reason?
Because it involves death.
Ask,
Well, no,
ask Perplexity. I bet it'll
it's
answer it. Are you doing Chat GPT?
How many 5-hour energies is not safe? How about that?
There you go.
Okay. 4+ bottles. So anything more than 4 bottles.
Dude, I got that. I've only had one.
Bro, you've had more than 4 bottles in
No. So I haven't had it. So I strategically didn't drink any caffeine today because I knew I'd have a long drive tonight. Because there's only so much caffeine you're supposed to take per day. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna max it out tonight. So I've just been drinking straight water.
Wow.
So yeah, I may just drink like 3 more 5-hour energies.
I don't know. It says 3. You're starting to move into unsafe territory, Brad.
Warning has been issued.
Gotta be honest.
I mean, I think it sounds like a fun time.
Oh.
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, Garrett? How many 5-hour energies is too much, bro?
I would say probably like 2 or more is probably not safe.
Probably, yeah. I personally don't. I really tried not to do the energy stuff. I really tried.
Wow.
I don't think I mean, to this day, I haven't had an energy drink or an energy shot.
All right, I'm asking, is 67 too many? Yes. 67 would be extremely dangerous. Oh, wow. It just revoked it again. What is happening?
You're gonna get banned.
ChatGPT, I better not be going on some sort of list. I'm just asking it. I'm curious to know so that I don't do it. Oh, lemon meringue pie. This looks disgusting. I'll be honest. I don't know. It's not good. It's not good. Once again. All right, Stormrunner Media. Garrett, are you editing a video right now?
I'm looking. I was looking at the models.
Oh, for tomorrow.
Yeah.
What? Wait, did you guys get? Go, Brad.
Hey, Garrett, can I send you my video for you to edit? It'll take you about no seconds.
Oh, what happened?
There was nothing to get. Dude. I went west.
Oh, okay. So see, I mean, we weren't the only ones. Reed went west. No,
I went west, and I kept going west. I didn't turn around.
Yeah, that. I honestly, I've talked to several people. It seems like they've hardly seen storms like that go from looking the way that they do and feeling like they do to just doing what they did. like that hasn't happened.
Yeah, it's rare. That storm that did what it did today, you would have expected, Brad, you would have expected it to do it. I mean, the conditions were right for it to do it much sooner because it was right where the warm front was for like an hour. I mean, it was on the warm front for a whole hour trying, and then it kept lifting north. It's like if it was going to do it, it should have done it an hour ago, right? Not when it did it. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense at all. So let's talk about the threat for tomorrow too while we have you guys. Guys, I know it's about 1 a.m., so who knows, we might, we're going to be wrapping up here soon because I do have to work tomorrow, unfortunately.
Hey, can we play Uno?
Let me play. What do you mean? You can't. How can you play Uno, Brad? There's no way. There's no way.
Dude, I got 4 hours and 52 minutes till I'm at my hotel.
Oh my God, bro.
And about,
I guess you do have the internet for it.
I got 3 more 5-hour energies to drink.
Yeah, bro. I would cut it off. I'd cut it off probably at 2, bro. Garrett looks like he's in the Uno mode. I tell you what if we do another Uno stream this Friday?
Yeah, there won't be any chasing going on.
I could do that.
Okay. We'll do an Uno stream this Friday. We'll get all the boys in this one.
I made it back to Ohio.
Wow. Stu's in Ohio. That's unbelievable.
I hate this stupid state. It sucks.
All right, Stu's in timeout. No Ohio slander on the stream. No Ohio slander on the stream. Ohio's incredible. We've got parking everywhere. We've got all right, Brad's in timeout. Hey, if you're an Ohio brethren, let me know in chat right now. Garrett, I got to know, brother. So, you know what? What was your big takeaway from today? You and Ben. Is Ben there, by the way? Does Ben want to say hi?
He will, but he's went to take a shower. But I honestly, my big takeaway is I'm honestly just shocked that storm was able to do what it did. That's my biggest thing. I'm still in awe about just the way that it was able to go from looking like it did to doing what it did.
Yeah, it was unreal. And I mean, we talked about the day. We talked about today being a dangerous day potentially. That's when the moderate risk was issued. We all knew today had the potential, and all it took was one storm. It took was one storm. But that storm didn't start the way anyone thought it would, right? Everyone, the thinking was, you get a supercell. If that supercell was anywhere near the warm front, it was going to latch on like a piece of Velcro, like a leech. The chat was saying leeches earlier. It's going to latch on like a leech and just ride that thing. But unfortunately, or fortunately, really, for the people of Western Illinois, it did not do that originally, but it did eventually. It took a little bit of time. When it did, it went absolutely ludicrous. And that just unfortunately did happen today. Now I'm curious, guys. We do have a threat for storms tomorrow here. That's not tomorrow. That's not the threat tomorrow. This was your threat today. Moderate risk was issued today. Stu, you're out of timeout. But moderate risk was issued today. That's a 4 out of 5. So that's a very, very high risk today. Tomorrow, the latest Storm Prediction Center outlook. This is the latest outlook here for tomorrow. It's a slight risk. It basically includes the entire state of Ohio. Ohio brethren, represent in chat. Also, all the way down to Louisiana, to Texas, to Mississippi, to Tennessee. A Tennessee brethren, let me know in chat. Let's hear from you. Kentucky, if I'm saying your state, let me know in chat. Say, I am a Kentucky brethren. I am a Tennessee brethren. Washington, D.C., West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Blue Ridge Mountains, take me home, country road.
Copyright.
I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama.
All right,
take me
home. We get demonetized by YouTube. It was none of our
country road.
I know Bob.
I really hope I don't get copyrighted right there. That would be a shame. But this is we got some Arkansas. Justin joining. But love your Jared just said love your stuff. I asked 4 times, but all good. Jared, what did you Jared? It's hard for me to follow chat. You got to help me out here. Got a lot of people in here, but massive shout out, brother Jared. But tomorrow, severe weather here, right here, all through this area. We've got got a double barrel tornado risk here, 5% in Ohio, 5% down here in Louisiana and Arkansas. I saw we got an Arkansas brethren in chat. No, I'm not in Washington State. That was a mispronunciation there. But I'm curious. Garrett, what are your thoughts on tomorrow? Are you going to be chasing tomorrow, and are you targeting anywhere in this risk?
Honestly, given how late we got here, if I'm targeting anywhere tomorrow, it'll be the northern half.
Okay.
So
you're gonna be in Ohio then?
If I end up chasing tomorrow, it'll be over there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, if you're around Columbus, let me know. We'll go grab a hamburger. Actually, hamburgers are chalked. I'm on a diet, trying to watch the old whatever. But yeah, in Ohio, we've got this risk, 5% tornado risk here, guys, and we do have that risk anywhere in this brown circle here, guys, from Columbus all the way through Pittsburgh. That includes Morgantown. That includes Parkersburg. That includes Huntington, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Columbus, Ohio. All of you guys are in this risk to potentially see a couple of tornadoes tomorrow. Once again, this risk means 5% chance of getting a tornado within 25 miles. So let's just pick a point. You're in Pittsburgh. If you go 25 miles to the north, 25 miles to the west, 25 miles to the east, or 25 miles to the south, anywhere in that radius, you have a 5% chance of seeing a tornado. That might not seem like a lot, but it is, especially for this part of the country this time of year. So heads up, you live there. Also, you got this risk. What is this, Garrett? What's this little outline right here? This little hatched area. What is that called?
The Sig 1.
Oh, yeah, Sig 1. And that doesn't mean cigarette, right, Garrett?
No, it means you have a
thunderstorm warning has been.
And the way I got explained to me is that if the tornado does occur in that area, there's a one in 5 tornadoes are gonna be strong. One in 5 chance that tornado is strong, if that makes sense.
Interesting. Yeah.
So if one tornado was simulated 5 times, 1 out of every 5 would be a strong torque.
Huh.
Hey, brother Brady, I've got to hop off, man.
Brad, hey, what happened to Uno?
I mean, we can still play. I still got a long time on the road.
Yeah.
Let's do it on Friday. Sounds like
let's do it. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do, Brad? I'm gonna call my boss tomorrow. I'm gonna tell her that I'm not gonna come in tomorrow because I'm gonna be playing Uno till 5 a.m. with you. Sound good?
Dude, I will. Yes. Yeah, and then we can play while I'm chasing too, if you would like.
Fantastic. That sounds incredible. Yeah. Welcome, Luke. Yeah, Brad, guys, I want you to go smash Brad's subscribe button right now. Brad Arnold. You can find him over on YouTube. Brad, where else can people find you as well?
Yeah, YouTube and Twitter are really my main spots. I don't do too much on Facebook or anything, so that's really it. Twitter and YouTube, and you can catch me on the WeatherWise app. And obviously, a lot of people know that with Ryan Hall as well. So
yeah,
but yeah, if you would like to, the main thing is YouTube. That's I'm pushing a lot right now. So
yeah, bro, you just got over 70,000 subscribers. Are you kidding me? Let's go.
Yeah, the goal is to hopefully this year have over 150,000. So we'll see.
Let's go, bro. Are you kidding, guys? Chat. Let's help Brad. Brad doesn't need my help to do it. He's already absolutely cooking. But I want all 650 of you that are still in here to close out of my stream. And what I want you to do, it's very important, guys. You have to take your mouse, okay? See, there's Brad's YouTube page. Point it right at his subscribe button. And what I want you to do is smash it harder than you've ever smashed anything in your entire life. Go like this. Go like this.
Uh-oh.
See if it still works. It does. Oh my. It's the mouse that won't die. Bro, it won't die. It's unbelievable. Wow. I cannot believe that didn't just smash. Brad, thank you for joining us tonight. Go smash his subscribe button. And thanks again, brother. Are you at the drive-thru?
All right. No, I'm at a Quick Trip. About to fill up with some gas and go get about 3 more 5-hour energies.
Oh, Brad, please don't. Please don't.
No. We get some gas and get right back on the road.
Good luck and Godspeed, Brad. Thank you for joining.
All right, see you.
Wow. Fantastic work. Fantastic work, guys. Wow. Garrett, anything else, brother? You're at the hotel. You're going to be chasing tomorrow. Are you guys going to be live streaming tomorrow?
Possibly. There's still a chance that we might not. I don't know. We're in northern Indiana, so we would have to
Be a lot of driving.
We would have to probably get out of here early. I don't know. I'm kind of interested to see if, depending on morning storms, how Ohio looks. But it's not in the good terrain of Ohio. It's in southeast.
Yeah, it will not be. I'll be honest, guys. This tomorrow's storms, they're absolutely a chance to get some severe storms. We could absolutely see some tornadoes. Tomorrow's risk will not be like today. It will not be as intense as today. It will not be as significant as today. But you absolutely could still see a couple of tornadoes here, and then you could see a couple of tornadoes. This is a secondary area, double barrel here, like Reed always says, double barrel down in Monroe. How many times can you say double barrel? Okay. Couldn't do it twice. But a secondary risk, a secondary double barrel risk down here. From Memphis all the way down through Lake Charles, Monroe, basically the entire state of Louisiana, except for New Orleans. New Orleans, you still could see a tornado. But even Birmingham, you could see a tornado there as well. Nashville, less of a risk, 2%, but still a risk to see some tornadoes. Really from basically just south of Buffalo in Cleveland, all the way down to Houston, Texas. You technically could see a tornado tomorrow. So that is the risk for tomorrow. Once again, though, it's a 5%. If you remember, today we had a 15%. So a very different risk tomorrow, but nonetheless, Garrett, a risk indeed. And you could see a couple of tornadoes tomorrow.
Certainly. I wouldn't be surprised if they're throwing a hands down for the Ohio target.
Really?
I don't know if it'll be necessarily for tornadoes or damaging winds. But I feel like that if we don't get as many morning storms and I'm looking at the triple R, and it looks like there's a better environment that kind of comes in around late afternoon, early evening in southeast Ohio. I wonder if they also do mention in the afternoon update that there could be higher severe probabilities maybe needed here.
Yeah,
so.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'll be honest, from living in Ohio, my experiences with these cold fronts, because this is now a cold front that's going to be coming through, guys. Today it was more like a warm front. Tomorrow, you got your low up here. You're going to have a massive cold front, right? That the storms fire on. And tomorrow will be much different. What initiates the storms. Ohio's chalked. Oh, my goodness. But I have seen this time and time again where first of all, there's some morning convection, some morning storms that could hamper the instability. The fuel for storms, right? If there's morning storms, that actually hurts your chances to see severe weather. Because if you think about a bottle of Gatorade, right? Every storm, when you're playing a game, right? You need the max amount of Gatorade to be able to replenish your electrolytes, right? That's how it works. Oh no, my buttons aren't working. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Oh no, it just worked. Okay, there we go. When you're playing a game, you need the max amount of Gatorade to get maximum replenishment, right? I think that's a word. But if you have storms out in front, that's like taking your full bottle of Gatorade and emptying it, right? So now you have a half bottle of Gatorade. You don't have as much fuel for those storms. And so when the second line comes through, right here, these storms don't have that half bottle of Gatorade. That's a problem. That means they won't be as strong. They won't form as strong. And if that's the case, the tornado risk and the wind risk would go down. Now, this is one model. But the point is, I've seen this happen time and time again in Ohio, in this part of the country, where, you get some morning storms that completely destroy the event. Now, having said that, I'm sure there's other models that don't show the morning storms. I wonder if the Rufus shows that. Yeah, the Rufus shows some morning rain, but then it clears out and there's some more stronger storms to move through. So, anything can happen at this point. But, Garrett, to your point, we'll have to see.
Exactly.
I'm not sold just yet.
Well, you guys in Ohio, you guys know how it goes. So.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Fantastic. That's the risk for tomorrow. And if you are in this risk for tomorrow, we like to have fun here on the stream, right? If you're in the risk for tomorrow, take it seriously. This is the same, storm system, the same low pressure system that is going to be impact that happened today. That same system is going to cause the weather tomorrow. So it won't be the same setup by any means, but it will be the same system. So sometimes, you can get, if you get tornadoes one day, sometimes they can spill into the next day. So just heads up, you got to have your head on a swivel here from Louisiana all the way up to Pittsburgh and Washington, D.C. Have your head on a swivel tomorrow. Have a way to get weather warnings. And Garrett, you got to have a way to get weather warnings, right? How could people get weather warnings?
Well, I know that everyone relies on their phone EAS, but actually, I have to make this more publicly known, and I will after tonight. But I've just got partnered with Midland USA for their weather radios because of situations like we had tonight, where your people are relying on their EAS alerts, and sometimes your EAS does not go off, and you don't know that there's a tornado warning, and there could be a storm coming, or you don't wake up and you don't hear it.
That's right.
In the middle of the night, you don't wake up. That happened last year in Enderlin. Unfortunately, a couple people passed away, and I want there to be more awareness when it comes to make sure everyone's safe and sound, and you can hear your weather warnings. So having that NOAA weather radio is very important.
I agree. Completely agree. Couldn't have said it any better. Stu, we're going final words here. Final words for the people. Guys, Stu saw his first ever tornado today, and it was a big one. It was the Illinois one. Final words for the people, Stu.
Tomorrow could be good. Tomorrow could not be good. It all depends on what morning storms do to the atmosphere. I don't know if I'll be out there. I don't know if I'll be out there yet, but I might be. It just depends on what it looks like. But I also might, actually go to college class instead of skipping. So we'll see.
Well, you know what? Here on stream, we encourage you to go to class. Okay? We're all about class. We're all about school. Go to class, okay? Get in those books.
I skipped my bio lab to come in Storm Chase today, and I'm gonna email my bio teacher in the morning
Super
tomorrow.
Chatted
Be like, I hope
$5.
you
Don't
understand why I
everyone all
missed
donate
class,
at
and then
once.
show her the photo of the tornado.
Thank you, Beyond WX. Mass shout out. He broke the dono streak, okay? He broke the cone of silence. The chat is now weighing in. Unbelievable. But massive shout out to Stu. Here's the deal, though. If there's a really good storm, though, come on, we can. It's class, right? We can, right, Garrett?
Exactly. Today was the day to skip.
Exactly.
Oh, exactly. Today was the day to skip. Totally agree. Chat, we condone class skipping if it's really important.
Did he say on that Kaneki? Did he get the Kaneki part of it?
He did.
He did?
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to...
It's okay to skip class if you're going to chase storms. Remember that.
That's right.
Or you can call in sick to work.
People are learning so many things today on the stream. Unbelievable.
Hey, you had some bad Burger King and your stomach hurts, and then go chase.
Is that what happened to you, Ben? Ben, we can't see your beautiful face.
I used to work at Brahms. That's the excuse I'd use.
Oh. What, your excuse for eating a burger?
Yeah, I just said I ate a bad burger from Burger King and can't come into work.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
my
Ben,
cat,
give us your
cat
best. Give us your best. I'm your boss, and you have to call me and say, "Oh, I'm sick." Give me your best. I'm sick.
Had some bad Burger King, and I just don't think I'm going to be able to make it in. Sorry.
It
messed me up pretty good. That should have had Brahms instead. and I had Burger
Be
King.
laughing during.
I don't know. It kind of sounded like a chalked version of Connor
My
Cross.
manager definitely knew I was just bored, but
That was the worst sick impression I've ever heard, bro. What do you mean? You were literally laughing during it, brother.
I'm not locked in. I'm not locked in.
Garrett, you weren't locked in. Garrett, give me your best sick impression. Go.
Hey, boss. I'm sorry. I had the Taco Bell last night. I've been on the John all morning. I won't be able to make it in. I don't think today, unfortunately.
You just sound like you're 80 now. You know,
What are you doing? Like, hey, back in my day, I had to pee out of a bag. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Oh. Stu, your best sick impression. Go.
Yeah, boss. There's just a bunch of prolific tornadoes today, so I'm just not gonna come to work.
I don't think that's the way to go. I don't think that's the way to go. I think your boss would say, "You fired."
That's okay.
I think he would say you're fired. You'd have to have a pretty good boss for that to
Tornadoes
work.
are better anyway.
Here's mine. Here's mine. Oh, I'm dying.
Just fall off the Dow. That's good enough. Finally.
He's chalked.
Got rid of him. He's more chalked than Ohio.
That's pretty good. I don't know. What do you guys think? Who had the best sick impression? Vote now. New poll.
Definitely
Who had
you.
the best sick impression?
Vote for
I
Stu
couldn't
because
hear
he had his first
Stu's,
tornado.
so I don't know.
You couldn't hear Stu. I don't know what is
hear
wrong. People can't. It's like half the time. Guests can't hear each other. I don't understand that.
It's chalked.
It is chalked. Vote now. Stu, we got Ben, we got Garrett, or we got me.
I vote for Edgar.
The National Weather Service
Oh,
has issued
no.
a new tornado warning.
You've got to be kidding me.
Probably that same one.
Tornado warning
good.
for
I've really gotta end.
southeastern
This is not
Haskell
good.
County in southeastern Oklahoma, northeastern Latimer County in southeastern Oklahoma,
Oh,
northwestern Le Flore County in southeastern Oklahoma.
All right, chat. We're going to look at this last warning, and then I have to go to bed. I am so sorry, but I have to get up for work in less than 6 hours here. I have to get up for work in 6 or 7 hours here. So let me just go through this warning real quick, and then we have to end. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Okay. This is the newest tornado. This is unreal. A new tornado warning right here to the east in Oklahoma. Let me zoom out and show you here. This is east of McAllister, just to the east of just to the east of Wilburton. If you're in Oklahoma, brethren, tell me in chat right now. Yikes. Is Stu from Ohio? Yes, Stu is from Ohio. He's absolutely from Ohio. Here's a new tornado warning near Red Oak. A little bit of a notch right in there. Yep. A little bit of a notch right in there. There could be something on the ground here, guys. So just if you're in Oklahoma, if you're in Red Oak, take this storm seriously. There's enough there to tell me there might be a quick spin up here. Once again, this is a QLCS. This is going to be rain wrapped and completely embedded in this line. So you're not going to see it coming. It's also nighttime as well. So just a heads up for Red Oak, McCurtain, LaGuire, and Bokoshi. How do you pronounce that? Bokoshi? Bokoshi? Bokoshi.
Probably.
Goat sheep?
Bokoshi. I don't know. Chat, help me out here. And Kyoto. We got Bokoshi, McCurtain, LaQuire, and Red Oak. And
Yoshi.
Panola. So there you go, guys. That is your tornado warning. That's going to continue for the next 27 minutes. Although normally they will, if this thing doesn't drop, they will let this expire. Let me just check. Let me just make sure there's no...
Are you sure it's not 67 minutes?
No. It's not.
Okay.
It's not. So once again, guys, tornado warning here for McCurtain and for Red Oak and for Bogoshe here in Oklahoma. This is in far eastern Oklahoma. So if you live in Bogoshe, if you live in Fort Smith, if you live in Keota, if you live in Salasol, just heads up, you've got potentially, it's probably a weaker tornado headed your way. So just be ready for that particular storm. But once again, these types of storms are normally quick. They normally do not produce long-lived tornadoes. So if there is a tornado on the ground, it could wrap up quickly. But just, if you're in the warning, take it seriously.
Well
Fantastic. All right. That is your only tornado warning right now. And we just had to lock in on that. So once again, if you're in that warning, take it seriously. And yeah, that is what we got to do. Okay. So any final thoughts, guys, from the panel? Stu, I think we already did final thoughts. Did I? I'm like dying.
You already did. I already did.
Okay. Fantastic. Okay. All right, guys. That is about all I got tonight. I do have to run for work tomorrow.
I smell a skunk.
Yes, you do need to get you need to get some nice sleep.
Gotta get some sleep. I'm due for work in less than 6 hours here. I've got a meeting in the morning. It's not good.
Yikes.
It's not good at all. Chat. Last thing we gotta do is find someone to raid. I always like to raid someone. Thank you, people, for joining the channel. See, we got other people joining the channel here.
No Discord photos?
Let me see. Is this?
I gotta go to bed. We'll do Discord. We'll do Discord tomorrow. I've gotta go to bed.
We have another stream tomorrow? Oh, boy.
We might. It just depends on how tomorrow goes. Okay. So, guys, let's see who else is live right now. We got Max is live.
I'll chase
Ryan's
for your live stream.
Max is live. Ryan's live. I tell you what. Who's this guy? Wait, this is an automated stream. Guys, I want to send you some. I want to send you somewhere where there's like, because Ryan and Max are live, which I could rate either one of those guys, but they've got like he's got 48,000 people watching. So I want to rate someone that is like really small. Okay, this guy, guys, I always like to rate someone that's super small because people do that to me, right? People rated me tonight. Brandon rated me. I think other people rated me too. I think I got multiple raids potentially, but people rated me tonight. That's why I have so many people watching is the raids. And so I want to pass this on to other people, right? That's the right thing to do. And that's awesome. So what I think I'm going to do, this guy, he's watching this storm. He has, right now, he has 9 people watching him. So if we pull this guy up, first of all, he streams all the time with 9 people. And that's dedication. He's been streaming for, guys, this guy has been streaming for 9 hours. 9 hours. No, Beyond WeatherX. I'm small. I'm wildly small. My channel is small. 100%. So I'm going to raid this guy.
6'5". You're not wildly small.
The channel is small. I'm going to raid this guy because we're going to take his 7 viewers and get him up to 500, which is ridiculous. So we're going to raid him. Let me make sure I've got this set up here. Let's see. Okay. And guys, I know probably a lot of you guys are probably going to be going to bed. That is totally cool. Go to bed. Some of you just stick around for this raid. At least watch him for just a little bit. Subscribe to his channel and help him out. We're probably going to make his night. So let's see. Let me go over. Let me make sure I have this set up. Let's see. Oh, no. So shocked. Oh, yeah. Connor rated me too. Yeah. I got 2 raids tonight. Fantastic. All right. Okay. It's set up. All right. Fantastic. Guys, I want to thank every single person that joined this stream tonight. Okay? So it's this guy. Don't worry. Chat, I will raid other people too.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has
I just want to make his night. Thank you all for watching. I do not take it lightly. What you guys give me your viewership. Okay, I am unbelievably lucky. I am unbelievably lucky to be surrounded by a group of chasers and meteorologists that'll just join my stream. That'll just raid my stream. I am unbelievably blessed. Okay, I really am. And I don't take what you guys do for my channel, what you guys do for all the other channels that you're a part of. I don't take that lightly. And so I love each and every one of you, and I am so grateful. Because my dream is to eventually do this full time. And I can only do that with your guys' help. And so all of you that have liked the stream, that have subscribed to the stream, that have liked or that have just watched this stream, we have now gotten to 16,000 subscribers, guys. Just a year ago, we were at 3,000. So we've had pretty decent growth. Not amazing, but pretty freaking good growth. And we're going to continue going up there with your help. So thank you, all of you, for joining the stream. If you're asleep, there might be a decent amount of the chat that's asleep right now because it's very late. But thank you all for watching this stream. God, please again protect the people of Kankakee, Illinois, for all of the people that were impacted from tonight's storms, for anyone that lost loved ones, for anyone that lost houses or cars or property, or anyone that was affected in any way. God, please be with those people and show them your love tomorrow, because they're going to need it, Jesus. Thank you so much for all you've done. In your holy name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
That's all I got, guys. That's all I got. From Stu and Stormer Media, that's Garrett and Ben and Brother Connor, who gave me the massive raid, and Brother Brandon Kopic, who gave me the massive raid as well, and for Edgar, who joined and talked about his day and his unbelievable channel that he's doing, and Brother Brad, who is just an unbelievable friend, and he's also crushing it as well. For all the people that have joined this stream, contributed, for all of you in the audience, I'm signaling the all clear. That's all I got. Find someone, tell them you love them, tell them you care about them. Do something nice for someone today. This is Stormcat 5, and I'll see you on the next one. While I'm singing to the beat tonight, the radar started to glow. Look, echoes turning in the bright flows. Stu leaned in with the radar so tight. He said rotation showing up tonight. Brandon Kopic watching the chase close up, and he said storm clouds racing up. Brad Arnold pointed to the screen. That couplet, oh, it looks so mean. Garrett called out the winds out loud, debris swirling through the cloud. Tornado night, sirens cry, lightning flashing across the sky. From radar scan to warning tones, we track the storm from our home. Edgar watching the storm unfold. This one's tightening in the cold. Brain wrapped tight around the core. That funnel touched the ground once more. The chat went wild and the tension grew, watching each frame of the radar view. Storms rolling east through the dark of night. Oh, nature showing off her might. Oh. must do go high, I go low. Oh, thank you for watching.